They start on the T side, so really, this is it, right? This is a good test for Sangal. You start CT side Anubis. Will you put up a fight? Will you be able to deal with the brutality that can be T side Anubis?
You know who else is in this team that we haven't touched on? Yumpy.
Yumpy!
He's coaching.
He's the coach?
No, Yumpy.
That's old cool. Mate. Yeah, he's been around. We've seen him for many a year.
Old Fnatic coach.
Yeah.
All right, then, here we go. T-side starts. It's a map picked by Sangal.
Turkish, Swedish, and Polish mixed team.
Never before seen.
An eclectic mix, nationalities. Let's see if they can pick up a very much needed pistol round here on the CT side. It's going to be a smoke deployed towards camera. Speaking of smokes, xCloud will drop one in towards main as well. He's segregated the pack. He's giving himself some opportunities to do some damage here, and it's going to be an absolute lockdown on the A-bomb side. Clean as you like. Good Lord, they didn't even get close to the bomb plant there.
No, I didn't expect that. That's those are some nice shots from Sammy. Is that what we're going to go with?
I didn't want to say it in his moment there. I didn't want to ruin by mispronouncing his name, so I was hoping you would jump in there.
I can't believe it, guys. It's obviously Sammy. That's just how we spell it.
Yeah, it's possible.
It could be. We'll go for Sammy, and
Sammy.
I'm going to start there, but we will check with him after. We'll do our due diligence.
We will be.
Someone remind me to do that. But yeah, we will check with him. 4 kills from Sammy.
Sammy doesn't sound right, does it?
No, it doesn't. Sammy makes much more sense.
He's the Polish players. There's something Polish that we can gather from that?
We'll get someone on it. Someone in the audience. Go work it out for us.
Out of the thousands in the
crowd.
Before we
ruin
ruin
the series for everyone. Okay, full eco from FaZe. Not the best start. Not the one they were looking for at the very least. Those bomb plant means we've got Glocks and nothing else. It's going to be Youngster and Jota stepping up here. Rock solid again. As I say, there's not going to be any action for FaZe in the first 2 rounds.
Well, this is a dream CT start, isn't it? You win your pistol, clean convert. It's like a bonus situation. You got a what? A FAMAS, an MP9, and I'm going to be intrigued to see if there's if they're brave enough to go for CT aggressions early, Jason. You know, that does seem to be such a recipe for success to have some protocols for your mid round. You know, searching for answers B, searching for answers mid. They have to have something where they are going to have to take the fight to FaZe.
Yeah, they're going to have to. And I mean, that's one thing that the Eternal Fire guys talked about as well. Remember, they were like, yeah, they're playing good online Counter-Strike, but once you come to LAN, like you've got to be able to you've got to work over the pressure to be able to execute those plays as you normally do. We're getting a lot of Samé in the Twitch chat.
Okay, great. That's helpful.
Samé, I guess, yeah, with the capital M, that does sort of work.
Samé.
All right.
Samé?
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that for now. Whatever.
Samé, we're on Samé. Brokey, he's got a kill, and this defense with weapons on the board, not looking great.
Yeah, quite the opposite. Quite the opposite of great. It's the B site, a brutal site to hold, especially when FaZe are crunching in from dark and leaving with 4 alive. Samé saving his M4. Samé, okay, we're going for that. That's fine.
Okay, that's the one we've chosen. That's what we've committed to.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the bonus round dealt with. To be expected. Yeah. You'd like to get a couple more kills, perhaps, but you did have the MP9s and the FAMAS there in the mix. So a purchase back in. Should have a few more rifles this time. FaZe, though, very convincing. First on the board for them. You can see them making their way through dark. The Molotovs flushing out Youngster. Brokey waiting for the A main push, and by Lord does he get it. And a pretty convincing start to their T-side campaign here. Losing the pistol, but bouncing back quickly. And they should have the advantages here again. You got xCloud on an MP9. M4s otherwise, they are lacking helmets, but up against AKs. Whoa, looking fast in towards A main here.
Look at him go.
I guess that knowing the utility is not going to be amazing here, they might forego some early protocols to allow some control towards A main. That's what they found.
I like to think they're just flexing, of like, we're just so much better than you. Here's one of those pushes you wanted, Alex, out of the B-bomb site, working up some of the courage to start moving out and getting information across the map.
But then you have to react off of that information. LNC's making his way mid. They are going to test this setup towards the baskets, and it's only good for one side. Does some damage, a team kill from Robs, and Robs on 3 HP. They have successfully defended the invaders. MP9 is not ideal, but it will work perfectly with the low HP leaping in. Gets away for one more, but Frozen, he's quick to it through mid. They have the bomb, and they should have the sight, but not ready for LNZ. Catches them off guard, and straight back to their winning ways.
That's actually, we better learn his name, because that was actually a pretty baller play. When he feels the pressure coming from camera, steps forward, switches to the MP9 so he can get a little crazy around the corner. That's actually pretty sick.
A little bit messy, though, from FaZe. I think Robs got flashed by a teammate on the swing, and then a team kill came through as well. It got a bit messy from them. Rain forced to take the duel. Team kill in the mix and taken down with the MP9, so it's going to be Sangal back to their winning ways here. Feeling it, 3-1 on the CT side. Couldn't ask for a much better start to Anubis, to be honest. Flashes over the top of the bridge to allow Youngster a brave push. They smoke the T-steps as well. People said there's no room for CT aggression on Anubis, but those people would be wrong. There are plenty of options, and now Youngster's got himself behind enemy lines.
No way.
You're not ready for this. I mean, the smoke implies it's possible, so you might hard clear it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think with the smoke, they clear it. Surely they've encountered this in practice. You don't clear it from the mid window, but now you know exactly where he is. And where's the next fight coming from, Youngster? 1-for-1 trade, but nice piece of aggression.
Wide open is the A site, so there is going to be something in mid, and it's already a dead X-Floud. Problematic for
Samay.
Samay. Is that really what we're doing? Samay does get the kill in mid, but they are charging in. Leaves the bomb there to not lose it. Searching on both extremities at the same time. Rops has got A. He's calling, I've got A. Brokey saying, I've got B.
It's almost like the worst situation. You're like, where do I go with the bomb? Well, Rops is going to find one at the A bomb site. I imagine Rain picks it up and brings it right back. Last player, Samay, is over just exiting camera and heading towards the middle part of the map.
The teachers here. I feel like we might be getting the answers soon.
I think we're going to get scolded, maybe.
Oh, no.
No, not scolded? Okay.
I reckon he's messaged.
Maybe he could do Pictionary to show us how it's done.
Yeah. Or he's asked his old mate Snacks.
Chad, if you could just act it out a little bit, that'd be great.
Do like a full non-verbal delivery of the pronunciation. That would be cool. But either way, it's going to be a one-round game.
It really is. Even after the interesting push down towards the wall, I feel like although, yeah, you saw one player towards that window area, this position was so strong, they obviously overlooked you. Would have liked a bit of trigger discipline perhaps there, instead of like spraying the toes and just about getting that kill over the line. We are going to see another round for FaZe here. Pretty convincing shots from Frozen. Rain stepping up, Robs shutting it down. And that's going to be it, 3-2. As with money gets a little bit more complicated now for Sangal.
Any insights from Chad?
No, he gave us no insights on the pronunciation.
Oh, okay.
So it's still Samay. I know you're praying that we can go with something else, but...
So, yeah, we're going to just go with what we've said.
I mean, we can do Samey again, see if that feels good.
Samey didn't feel good.
It didn't feel good to me, and it's my accent.
Yeah, okay. Samey. Oh, it's in like the word same with a Y at the end. Yeah, samey.
It's a bit samey.
Yeah.
All right. Or you could just call yourself a word that everyone knows. You're like machine, frozen, you know how those are words that have...
Rain.
Those are all great. Brokey, we can get there. Some people have friends called Brocky, and it gets confusing. But other than that, it's pretty comfortable. Carrigan, that's a character.
That's nice and easy, yeah.
Yes, true.
Rops.
From StarCraft.
Can't get that one
Carrigan.
wrong. Ropes. You could try, I guess.
You might be able to, but no one would. Everyone would laugh at you.
Yeah. Moses, can't really get wrong with that one.
No.
X-Floud, X-Flood. Good for one. Down for a second on the UMP. He's asking a lot. He still delivers, and the FaMAS is building around. Jota with 2.
Okay. This is, bear in mind, they're on the CT side as well. Against FaZe, a map like Anubis, like, this is impressive so far.
Also, just like eye test wise, like they're standing up to the task. Like, the hits are coming in. They're trading. Their players are getting multi-kills. This is nice so far.
UMP stepping up. Frozen, not many opportunities to make this round work. He has to recover the bomb still, and they are watching it like a hawk. As FaMAS and UMP looking to be upgraded as soon as the round's over. It's likely that he just saves here. And yeah, getting himself with the rugs, not even going to look into the
someone in Twitch chat, someone called Samey in Twitch chat says it's literally Samey, you dumb idiots.
Oh.
Samey. Like S-A-Y-M-E. And that's from someone called Samey in Twitch chat. Do you think he's watching?
Yeah,
got open on his phone. He doesn't know the rules.
He might have it muted. I don't know.
Yeah, you dumb idiot. What color is that mouse pad? Like in the Dulux catalog, what color is
that?
Mustard. That feels like a mustard.
Oh, I don't know. It's got a green tinge to it as well.
Okay, you want to go with vomit? Or what are you working with?
I don't know. Newborn nappy.
Newborn nappy.
That's what they call it.
I like that.
Yeah, we've got a lovely spread here. Good for your wolf. Got a newborn nappy.
Oh, and here in this box of crayons is the newborn nappy color.
Diaper, you know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, just to make sure.
I have learned the lingo over the years. Parts of it, not the whole dictionary.
Don't ever do that. Take too long. I think that'd take quite a long time. Anyway, shall we get back into the action here? We're picking up the pace. Molotovs, nades, and a push in towards the hearts there, greeted by the AK-47 of LNZ.
Oh dear. oh dear. Down 3. It's a 5-on-2. This is it's kind of crazy to me at this point now. Like 1 or 2 rounds, sure, but
especially if you can leave. I mean, you leave with 6 CT rounds on Anubis, you are laughing. And this one does seem like 5. I mean, it looks like Rops and Brokey are going to give it a go. Chipped away at is Rops, 50 HP for him. Lovely team play. The nades are there, and so is the round. 4 alive. They're bringing the online Counter-Strike to LAN, and they're doing it.
They're playing like focused underdog Counter-Strike.
Yep.
Like they're just doing it too much. No one's trying to get crazy and be the hero round in and round out. Beautiful spray from LNZ. FaZe can't get anything going. They're going to be back broke now, aren't they? Maybe a half-time? Maybe not even.
Not even that. It looks to be Glocks. A P250 at the very top end here. So yeah, this is actually looking incredibly doable now for Sangal. They've got 6 pretty much guaranteed. If you lose this round, I don't know what to tell you. You might lose. Your mental might go if you give it up to Glocks.
Alex, instead of Same, instead of doing that little emphasis, what if we just say Same? Like really just let it flow together.
Same. I'm up for that. Same.
Does that make it easier?
Yeah, as in like they're 2 separate words. Same. Same. It's fine. It's perfect. How many's youngster getting here then?
3, I reckon, maybe 2. It's all fine. It's all good. He's still in a strong position.
Ooh.
Job done. Looks to be clean, but there's that P250. Not going to get a couple. Good for 1 though. Takes down youngster. But 6-2 on the CT side of Anubis. This is already an incredibly nice haul. Anything else at this point would be a bit of a bonus. We'll see if FaZe can start to wake up again.
They haven't even gotten a bomb plant yet.
And it's not even Sangal, not like stealing rounds away with a crazy clutch or a ninja defuse or something. Like these have actually just been straight out victories in pretty standard gun rounds.
See what the go is for here for Sangal's setup.
Not a single plant.
They're not a single plant yet.
Woof.
They haven't cracked into a bomb site.
Okay.
On Anubis. They're starting very heavy A, like routinely kind of doing this 2-man A setup. Rob's on rugs. He looks like he is going to perhaps test this up. I think a flash will be necessary. Flash off the line, but that's X-Floud. Anti and delivers. Perfect. Perfect. A way to find an opening kill, and it's untradeable.
And you didn't see the op, so they actually can fall back without smoking it off, and you can have Same just kind of sit here and grab another kill.
Yeah. They thought it'd be a tagged up CT player with the rifle. If anything, has a very strong turret waiting on the other side. We have a 5-on-2. That bomb ain't going to be planted again. Let me tell you. As there's not really much you can do, I'm afraid. This is done.
That's a Henry G signature, that one.
Yeah.
No, that's why we're chuckling. I haven't heard it in a while. It's nice to hear it.
There's going to be a lot of commentary this season. You've got to throw out the classics.
Oh, yeah,
you've got to go back to your bread and butter when you've got about 200 maps ahead of you.
Yeah, it's day 1. I've already thrown winning ways has already come out of my mouth.
Back to his winning ways.
Oh, the winning ways. Or just they've won a round, but you can only say that so many times.
Yeah, I've just come off the back of 10 days of Counter-Strike as well.
Yes.
2 best of 3 today, so I'm definitely be running on fumes.
Oh, awkward. Actually, really awkward. But fortunately, X-Floud has held on to the A side.
Good now. Dead now.
Only...
They are owning it.
I love it. Look, just listen to how hyped
Great
up they
energy.
get. Oh, yeah, it's lovely energy. First time out for FaZe. They've only got 1 opening kill so far in this half as well, delivered by Rops. Everything else has been won by the Sangal guys.
This is the chance now. If you're Neo coming into this one, is like, boys, the defaults aren't working. Let's maybe just throw in some set pieces here. Let's get the executions, the bomb planted. Let's set up a clutch for one of our stars here, because right now we're getting owned by the kind of variable play coming in from Sangal. We've seen like aggressive pushes, bait and switch setups like this one, standard rounds, and each and every time they seem to be making the best possible call. So I think you're going to see a Tech-9 purchase into this round from FaZe, and you're probably going to see that some sort of straight-up execution on a bomb. Try and get in there. Looks maybe the way they're looking to be a B split from Canals, but we'll see.
Yeah, let's find out.
Has to be some sort of execute though. Can't just run a default. What have we got?
Very eccentric from FaZe this half. Not too comfortable. They start 3B again for Sangal. This time not such an A defense. Putting a lot of expectation for Tech-9s into B. Probably the site best suited to a Tech-9 pop, but doesn't look like it's coming their way to start. Same Samay in mid. Just give me a minute. Give me one map. Give me one map. One map. One map. One map.
Oh, Samay, that's beautiful. Falls right back after the headshot,
really
smokes it off into the Molotov.
Should be fine.
Should? Really? Just a lot of pressure. Samay and X-Flower. What have you got? They've got the first. That's nice, but still throws into problem. One bullet shy. X-Flower's unable to convert, and now LNZ. Oh, he's actually passed them like ships in the night. An opportunity presents itself if he can just clear out the stairs. LNZ flips around, gets the first. He knows there's another potential heaven. Now up to his teammate Youngster. Can he close it down? Rob's in the clutch. In a lot of trouble. Coming in from A main, there is a kit present in heaven. Rops repositions, trying to play the clock, swings back out for the fight, and he's clean with it. Awkward now, highly uncomfortable for Jota. Has his kit. Robs has low HP, and just a Tech 9. It's not enough. That's going to be an 8th for Sangal. 8 CT rounds on Anubis.
And that was maybe the most, like, outside of the rounds they've lost, that's the most pressured round that they've won. That's an actual retake you got to put some work into, some elbow grease. Beautiful job. FaZe just can't handle this at the moment. They're down by 6. I did not expect any of this coming into today.
No, you did. You had the whole segment about the win streak. You was building the storyline, weren't you? That
yeah, but the whole idea of it was look at the teams they've beat. Now look at the team they got to go up against.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
here we are.
Another way of looking at it is they've been doing so well that they had a chance of winning today.
Right now, FaZe's T-side is showing zero tenacity.
Yes, true. They actually are.
Nailed it.
This is, for those unaware, the reason we're flabbergasted right now is a very T-sided map, if not the most T-sided map we have right now.
Good timing on that. Oh, forced to make a decision.
I think they blocked each other. He wanted to tuck into the corner. Rops was in. So sound cue's given away on the burning. Nice
block with the cave as well. Oh, there is. Okay, maybe not that nice. Actually, kind of a disgusting gap.
Huge! He gets away with that. A HE into their own smoke to take the fight. Solid work. Like, this is really awkward for FaZe now. What do you do in this position? Bomb towards boat with Rops on canal, so 2 of them there. The other 2 just hanging out mid and B. Mid space seems to be the port of call. Carrying mollies out the doors, making some presence known. Park one of the 2 AWPs towards the con position, which is surely a death sentence for Rops if he tries this. Brokey would have to flash or peek. That's a very comfortable collection. First,
got to go for it again.
Mate.
You've got to peek. How else are you going to break through? That's the bomb as well. So Rain can't, or Rops can't afford to go down here, but it looks like this shot will actually give them an entrance to the side now. They've got to capitalize upon this. Frozen, he gets the double kill. They're onto something here, but with 20 seconds, you don't even have to challenge Rops. He can try and flush you out. But Joji's going to take every second he can, make this one as agonizing as possible. Rops finally gets it and in position to clutch, but nowhere near the round. As we have 2 players surviving, we go 9-2 on the CT side of Anubis for Sangal.
So isn't that kind of like a joke about FaZe and starting their tournaments in the lower bracket?
Doesn't feel like much of a joke these days, does it?
No.
Reality of the situation, isn't it? Yeah. Like it is, every tournament has seemed to be a really difficult start. And then, to be fair though, the amount of times I've seen these sort of halves from FaZe, they come back and drag it to overtime in the second, we are forgetting that factor. They're a tenacious team themselves.
Just currently 0 tenacity in this half.
They just get one round, they post like a cheeky one here at the end, and 9-3, all of a sudden you're like, okay, they win pistol, I suppose, and then, you know, the 3-0, and then, yeah, like, we're forgetting who we're up against here. FaZe, one of the most difficult teams to put to bed historically. So we'll see if they can get over the line. Great start. Still might not be enough.
Well, it's nothing to do with the fire.
Super alert, though. That nade looks well placed. Yeah, forces frozen back. Still chip damage. Onto 2. So tucks into cam. Are they going to activate towards one of the extremities? I can see the A players are starting to shift towards clearing baskets. They want to hold on to some territory.
They want that safety if Samay can't hold on to this middle part of the map. Oh, good shot down. Frozen just shows enough. A shoulder. This is wild.
45 seconds and it is going to be B. Jota and Youngster alone with it all to do. Side by side, a little bit of util left. They are contacting in through Con. This is going to be really focused on Youngster. What does he throw out? The incendiary needs to be perfect. Trying to segregate. The chaos is good. They profit. A double triple from Jota. It's a double. Make it double digits. 10-2 at the half.
It feels like they forgot their 2 rifles still in play. It felt like they thought it was a full eco, which is...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Isaac probably felt like he needed to make a play. He just unfortunately had the ball in his back, but...
Fair, but just lack of awareness, I guess. But that's a blunder. That's a big one. It was 2 safe rifles and barely any purchase coming in from Heroic. And also, by the way, Nip had so much utility. Right, you're going to be going for the fast play. Why couldn't one guy just go for just a basic long and short smoke, just a basic execute or a molly or something, instead of just charging in like that? So Heroic being gifted around. Now, fortunate for Nip, the 2 rounds they won, they did keep the majority of the players alive, so they still will have a bye. But yeah, a few smiles here for Heroic.
I think for NIP, that's going to be around that kind of rattles them a little bit, so they're taking a timeout.
I'm getting a little bit of PTSD here, Dinka. I just saw Flash. I closed my eyes right now, and I saw some flashbacks of the AmCal game.
Never want to go back there.
All right, here we go.
Sangal are beating FaZe 10-2 right now.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what you're missing over in the other stream. If you're interested in following the actions, let's see if FaZe can come back into it. But right now, how have they played 12 rounds already, and we're only on round 6?
Well, firstly, we did have a few technical issues, yeah. And
I suppose there's that.
Maxter finding Nuts, who has had a pretty solid start so far, right? 8-2 for the young Israeli. Getting a little unlucky, getting taken down through the smoke at red. And that means for Heroic, they have no information here. Big box, we have Dexter with the op towards Donut, just watching for a potential cross. And the 2B players, they're not sure what to do. Tess is kind of just jiggling for info towards Cave, but it's so disjointed right on this defense. And they have no information, Dinko. Might just, at this point, I wouldn't be too surprised to just go for a bit of a gamble stack. 40 seconds.
Yeah, limited time. Bomb is going to be heading towards A. An aggressive maneuver from Shursh. This could spell success if he's able to take down both of these players somehow.
See him?
Oh, he's taking a few steps back now. And probably at a good time here as well for Shursh because he's about to be split from Donut. But how is he going to step up in the big box alone? He won't. He is sat down and left crying in the corner. And is now NIP about to tie things up. So a little bit of a...
This goes one or two ways.
You need 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
I push. Out. One more. Give us.
Let's go, boys!
That's how we start.
A lot of energy from the boys of Sangal. 10-2 on the half. And now we come into this one. It does go one or two ways. You've got Anubis and you've got the CT side. The bar set incredibly high. 10 defensive rounds, but it's FaZe Clan. We've got to handle in here, boys. It's not a 13-2, is it?
No, this one has a few more twists and turns. I'm pretty sure of that. You might have FaZe on the ropes, but you haven't delivered the knockout blow just yet. Winning the pistol will get you close, but then you have to get past a force buy as well. So still some turbulent times ahead for Sangal. We'll see whether they can step up, though. Very important pistol. I think if they do win this, obviously their chances increase. We'll see whether they can make this P250 work. And now to Jota, who's got Kevlar as well. Don't see too many of those in CS2 as compared to CSGO. Let's see whether he can make it work. Double smokes and a Molotov. Looks perfect for an execute on either side of the map.
Hi, I'm Moses.
Oh, and yeah, Max here now.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
He had podcast duties.
Yeah,
are
they wanted to do a
walking in.
talking counter episode,
Mhm.
so off they went.
They're walking straight into 3 of them. Carrigan just left. That's nice. Frozen's got the perfect one.
Hello.
Oh, never mind. Oh dear. Oh dear. They've lost the sight. They're going to lose the round unless Carrigan can do something impossible. The Dual Beretta's youngster just owned them.
Okay. Well, you're forced by you haven't got any frags to get that extra $300 here and there.
Oh dear.
It'll be a rough one. We're talking 5.7s and MP9s.
Oh dear, oh dear. Watching that from Frozen's POV was nuts. Just how quickly youngster showed up on his screen, never mind deleted him. And yeah, well, we discussed the force buy and the potential for that from FaZe.
It's going to have to be now.
Yeah, it's not going to be the best one. As you discussed, a single kill is all they have to boast. It was Carrigan who got his second. Gosh, yeah, being quiet for Carrigan in the first.
Oof. Can't feel good.
Yeah, I mean, these upstart rosters, especially when they start getting hot hands, it's just mechanically they can shoot. They can shoot just as hard as some of these bigger names. It is the cohesion, it's the polish.
They get a lot more game time on the server as well. In
Yeah.
terms of officials, they're like grinding through like the tier 2 scene of like online qualifiers, non-stop cups and everything they can. So in terms of like tactical depth, you'd probably give them the upper hand because FaZe are just operating with
That's fair.
the strap book, right? This is what works. We don't have time to really adjust it, and we have to come into these tournaments like. And you understandably thinking we're just going to play our own game against a team like Sangal. We should be beating them hands down, right? We're not going to counter them too much or try and bring anything to the table like that. When Sangal, this is their Super Bowl, their huge game. They're focusing on every player position, every tendency of the squad and bringing that information in. And when it's working and everyone's feeling good, like they're so fired up, hitting every single shot. And here's the force buy. They'll be aware of the tendencies of FaZe in these sort of rounds as well.
This is their first LAN game too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to be so hungry, looking to prove themselves, right?
I like that. I mean, comparing this match to the Super Bowl for them is so apt. In that, for FaZe, this is just another day.
Right.
For the Sangal boys,
Just like-
it's so much more.
Yeah, like we know a Pro League, they normally have these slow starts, and it's just like, yeah, they'll be fine in the lower bracket. But Sangal to get a good start here, make a name for themselves early in the tournament, get the other team scared, ruffle some feathers.
FlyQuest are just biting through their fingernails right now. They're the ones that will play the loser of this
really?
opening round.
Poor old FlyQuest, man, you get FaZe in the first round.
That's right.
of the lower bracket.
There's a lower bracket, and then there's a lower
There is a
bracket.
last
though.
chance.
So
There is a last
it's
chance.
not all bad. But yeah, Sangal, solid performance.
3.
Oh, no damage on the follow-up. Makes it even harder for Robs, who swings him with the 5-7. We've got Brokey. Has been known to have a pretty deadly deagle, but not quite finding the killing blow this time. 4-on-2. Both players pretty far removed from the situation. Kind of need the round, though. And yeah, there's nothing you can... Maybe a 4-on-2 is possible with a 4-on-1 with a pistol. Not going to happen. That is map point early.
Look, we've spoken about FaZe's comebacks.
Yes.
This is going to be one of the bigger ones.
It all starts with another back-to-back force buys with pistols. You have to buy. There's no two ways about it now. You're going to have to purchase with more of the
It feels like
same.
this half just started and you're already just, well, yeah, buy what you can, lads. Let's see what we can do. We'll see how Sam A gets his 14th frag and Jota building off on Rock.
As you mentioned, though, thankfully not a best of one anymore.
Yeah.
So we do have best of 3. So you've lost your opponent's pick. It doesn't matter what the scoreline is. It's lost. It's
So
done.
we've gone with Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy? Sammy?
Sammy.
I'd say Sammy.
Yeah, that really is the whole debate right now.
Let's not
Well, he's
start that
just
again.
over there. So if we can catch him walking out, we can quickly ask him.
We will. I think that's my main objective between this map and the next is to find a great.
Machine
Listen,
gun.
if you do watch the VOD, I just want you to know. Nothing personal. I should have done my due diligence. I'll come and ask you now.
Nova shotgun now.
And Nova.
Making a rare appearance.
Rain, are you playing silly games?
To be fair, in CS2, shotguns are kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, it's true.
Underrated, underutilized perhaps.
The holes that they leave in smokes as well is
That factor
crazy.
is actually, with the auto shotgun, you start firing for a smoke is pretty wild.
I played a whole game against a guy called Nova Enjoyer. you try holding Cave against Nova Enjoyer. I'll tell you one thing, it is not too fun. Just like holding A for Rops right now. He's not having fun.
Oh, you've got Carrigan to defend it, looking for his 4th kill. MP9 in hand up against what could have been the whole squad. They're going to reset the round though, feeling like They had a lot of time and space.
Look at
didn't
the
have to
mini-map,
commit.
it's working. They're all just receding away towards A. Rain thinking twice about it now.
So they've got, what, an incendiary left over the whole team, actually.
Yeah.
Just an incendiary, not even on this side of the map. Just that. And Nova, you said it was powerful in the cave.
Yeah.
Does he enjoy the Nova?
Oh!
There's the incendiary. Okay, got it down. Got it down.
Suboptimal, but baited him in. Baited him in. They're not ready for Frozen now. Maybe you think you cleared the corner. Maybe you overlook it, or you molly it. You actually throw a molly. A perfect Molotov. LNZ comes and
GG.
secures the map.
Actually, GG.
Sangal's pick, and FaZe have 2 rounds to boast.
Unless...
Come on, mate.
Unless...
Put that unless back in your pocket. Put it back in your
Hang on.
pocket.
Let's see. There's always a chance.
Unleashed. Unleashed?
Would need 4 kills. He's only had 3 this entire map, and it's going to stay that way. LNZ secures it 13-2. 1 map away from sending FaZe to the lower bracket and starting off their campaign at ESL Pro League Season 20 with a massive scalp. Stay tuned.
And then lost both pistols. It was just an absolute slobber knockout for Sangal. Everyone looked red hot, Jota especially, and Youngster was turning some heads, and we'll see if FaZe can bounce back with an A execution here on the pistol.
We also did get the pronunciation of Sammy's name. It is Sammy.
Sammy.
So we just...
All right.
I'm cool with that.
All right, A site going to be cracked open as
lucky to get away
Youngster
with that.
falls, and FaZe man advantage. Sangal a little bit far away, going to be going for the retake through Donut together. And that's exactly where the smoke is for FaZe. So they should be able to reposition appropriately. Looks like we're going to see Robs get info through CT that no one's there.
Oh,
Hang on.
Opens up the clutch.
Yeah, a few more twists and turns yet. They've got the Julies and the kit available, but no X-Floud. It's going to be down to Jota, and his chances of winning this are shrinking by the second. Surrounded, nothing to do now. Just going to try and isolate one of these kills, but ultimately they're playing it perfectly, and he'll be taken down in the next couple of seconds. Here we go. And it's going to be FaZe
frustrating.
finally picking up an advantage here.
Yeah, it was a well-played clutch from FaZe, 2v1. You know where the last player is. You just toy with him, you play with him. He didn't have a smoke. That would have been maybe the one way to kind of force an overpeak from FaZe. Not the case. Stuck in between. Pistol round. Better. It's getting better.
Yeah, we'll take the win at the very least. A little bit labored towards the end, but the job was already done. And I'm going to see a force buy from Sangal here on Ancients. They got themselves MP9s. Probably see them smoking towards those B double doors at the start, try and get some control. See if they can push down and make those SMGs more effective. Speaking of smoke, down towards middle, a little bit shallower than you might expect.
You almost have to force an aggression. That comes an attempt here on the B ramp. Rain dispatches with it easily. You can understand the logic. You have MP9s. You know you cannot sustain the long-term fight with smokes.
Exactly. Try and find some quick trades, but it all falls apart. That should be round. It's just how expensive it will be at this stage. 5-on-2. We've got Jota and Sammy. And for now, the Desert Eagle patrolling middle. Not sure that's going to be the weapon for the task. Should be smoked off momentarily as well. Gives up his position, so just a matter of time before they take this one. Should be a pretty comprehensive victory. We have got the MP9 of Jota in towards Donut, I suppose. Can be a difficult position to flush out, but should be traded out at the very least.
Yeah, making the right read. Flash blinds him. He's going to be good for 1, maybe even a second. Spots that shadow, but it's a nice shot from Brokey to polish things off. And Robs, late push out of main, gets it done for the second.
That's super disciplined 5v2 as well. And I think it's a consequence of map 1. Probably a little bit shell-shocked after this. You find yourself in good situations. Just make sure you clean them up nicely.
Matthew, did you hear the stat that this is Sangal's first map on LAN?
Their first map as a whole team, as a core?
Yeah, so they've had this huge win streak online.
They were on, what, 12 is that?
Yeah, so we went through that earlier, but this is their first game on LAN, and you take down FaZe in a pretty remarkable way. It's a great way to start the campaign, but the job is not done.
No, but they have a couple of individuals that know a little bit about Counter-Strike high level. I mean, we have seen LNZ in the NIP jersey. We've seen X-Floud as well. He's been around Turkish Counter-Strike for a while, so not completely green. They have Yumpy as well. Great to see. That's a good way to start. I just wonder how the team talk from FaZe goes. You step outside after map 1, you've just basically been handed your ass.
Yeah,
How do you address the situation? I know it's first game, I know it's first map.
Opponent's pick. I said to them, even at the 10-2 first half, I was like, FaZe are the sort of team that will actually bring this back and get to overtime.
Of course.
Didn't happen.
Yeah,
but
took a risk.
yeah. But they went 3-0. A good way to bounce back here. For the first real gun round is ahead of us. Should set the tone. FaZe is already getting more rounds than they did on that first map, so
Yeah.
we'll take it.
Solid start.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's where the bar is.
plenty of time to make bold statements this Pro League as well, because like Cologne, we saw so many comebacks. So many ridiculous comebacks that tournament.
It is true. Well, to be fair, here you have about 14 chances to come back into the tournament.
Last chance.
Exactly. So much time to make those storylines happen. Look at here, Brokey going in with an AWP straight to cheat up. Gets his head ripped off. LNZ, ooh, doubles down. And that's going to be a very strong start for Sangal.
Okay then. Well, that certainly makes things a little more complicated. This first gun round is going to be a 5 versus 3. 2 players eat and 8 as well. Rob's down to 39. They've got some basic mid control here. The bomb's down outside those double doors though. So just trying to take some territory on the map. You can see Jota reacting, at least getting some intel. But A main's clear. They convert one of those low HP players. That's Rob's going down. So should be a done deal.
Yeah, closing on the map. Good nade usage from xCloud as well. He had a little bit of a stack behind him in window. The map is closed. Just have to be patient for Sangal. Should be, operative word, pretty clean first gun round for them.
Yeah. Like, I suppose there's a conversation about the bomb being planted. That's still possible. They won't be saving here at the very least.
They don't have a Molotov, so could be. It could happen on account of the smokes.
Could just flat on the tap as well. That might be what we end up seeing. Carrigan playing close to the smokes. Nade trying to crack that one open. Frozen makes his way in, and Sangal
There you go.
just fully waiting for Jota to come in on the flank, making sure that they are all here, are all pronged, and once lane control is there, ramp control is there. Now all they have to worry about is Cave and Default here on the retake, and one of those options already gone. Carrigan, 1v5. I'll shave my head if he wins this.
Love the stakes.
It'd have to be a wallbang clutch. It'd have to start
And it could be a... Nope. Get to keep your hair.
Done. All right, well handled from Sangal. No mistakes there on the retake. Very calm, disciplined on the retake. No one throwing themselves in. Against a team like FaZe as well, you can definitely make that one a lot more uncomfortable. Frozen, you can see, couldn't even watch the B round. They were completely surrounded. Great stuff, Melonz as well. And that powerful angle, hitting the opening kills. And no Molotov deployed at the start, gave him a bit more breathing room.
Yeah, the nade slowed down Brokey. You could see like he didn't have the rhythm he wanted to in the peak.
Yeah.
So he ended up having this slow shoulders comes in, the M4 dispatches of him.
Well, there we go. First on the board for Sangal, looking to 2-0 this one. Yod is joining us. Unbelievable scenes on Anubis. Sangal winning the first half 10-2, clean conversion in the second half, and FaZe flabbergasted. No one saw that coming. They're looking to be back to their winning ways now. Should be fine, as they've got a 3-1 start. Important gun round, though.
Getting that mid control. Supportive flash from Jota all the way from A. Allowing xCloud to safely jump peek there in red.
Just gotta be careful of Brokey.
Yeah, realizes the danger will fall all the way back to B. And re-aggress with xCloud.
Look at the movement on the minimap as well. They've completely forgot B. They will retake middle with 4 players. They might have to cross that smoke if they want to, but there's a definite intention for Sangal to fight towards middle. I think it's going to happen either on a pop flash or a slow fever. Brokey's on the angle, misses the shot though. Entry from Sangal, and the clashes comes in. 3 kills. Wow, this was beautiful.
Well read, good team play, good shots, and with the bomb down, 50 seconds, FaZe, they've got a long way to go to get back into 2v4, make it a 1v4, and Carrigan. Ooh, I don't know how much space he's going to be able to find here.
Yeah, he's being surrounded again. You can see the push from main as well. And it looks like Sangal are going to post a couple in a row here.
That miss from Brokey. He had it all. He was ready. He was primed for it. And it started the waterfall. Then you have all of these different aggressions coming in. He's still proactive. I mean, I had a talk with Alex about map 1, and he said, you know, Sangal's super proactive on the CT side. A lot of gamble, a lot of stacks, a lot of movement. Then again here, 4-man retake, middle of the round.
Yeah.
Beautifully done. Coming at all angles. And now begs the question, what's the finances looking at? FaZe, as I said, is more of an eco than a partial buy. Desert Eagles and 3 players about Kevlar. Maybe just going to try their luck in towards the B side of the map here. Fended off by utility to kick things off. This is going to be problematic. Like, Ancient's one of those maps, if you start building up some momentum, you start building yourself, you get the AKs in your hand, you just keep pushing down that B lane. Looks like they're not holding back. LNZ feeling himself up for those nice couple of kills towards the cave. Smokes them off. And they've got the opening kill as well. Carrigan removed early.
I wouldn't be surprised to see FaZe pick up the pace just a little bit next few rounds, because if you're already establishing that they've played proactive on the map 1, that gun round we've just played is retake of information, it's Sangal being on the offense, it's them being on the decision making, I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit of a faster play. A bit more in your face.
Oh, hang on.
So I guess that happened.
You don't see that every day with the Deagle.
Youngster thinking about repositioning to the same spot, but more Deagle shots coming through the wall, so opts to go back over towards the long. Doubling up in that spot with Xfloud and looking just to try and cut them across on the site. FaZe taking cave control, looking to split
util.
into B.
Bear in mind, 2 players about Kevlar as well. Done well to find these kills, however. This round is back on. Maybe not for long. Frozen will get the bomb planted if it allows Sangal to reposition and pincer in on his gear. It's just 1 kill away from a massive clutch.
And he's got the info. He's been seen. Sammy eyes on the prize and just barely
Good
saves
try.
that 3rd round.
Can't deny that. Very good try.
Woo. I was going to say, you don't need util if you're hitting shots like that.
I know. The trade game from FaZe was absolutely pristine. Like, always 1-for-1, Deagles coming in. Frozen was like 0.5 seconds away. We're just making the move, undetected, could have disappeared.
What a round that would have been, opening it up with the wall bang.
Oh, that one is absolutely crazy.
Oh, you'd be so gutted you didn't convert that, though. All that to lose out in the 1 versus 1. Keeps them humble, keeps them modest on the CT side, but they've still got a nice, strong economy to bring up the AWP. Still a 7K on Sammy, so yeah, nowhere near breaking them just yet.
Yeah, you're going to have to win 2 gun rounds back-to-back if you want to alleviate a bit of that pressure.
It's now 3 rounds in a row for Sangal. Back to their winning ways. Here comes that utility towards the B lanes especially. Wow, grenades to slow them down. Lock them in to those key positions by Molotoving out towards a pocket, and now you can see Youngster again taking control of Rain, ready to answer back.
Yeah, just abusing the depth of that CT smoke. Able to get around the rim of it. Carrigan. Oh, just won't be able to edge his way out. Rops able to trade one back, but in the meantime, look at the space that was taken.
Good shot.
Sammy going to be able to cut him off and continue to control the B side.
Frozen could cross that smoke if you want. No, that's good repositioning from Sammy. Patched off, dispatched up. That's the B side fallen. That's the one danger when you play proactive like that. You create pockets, you create gaps, and then FaZe just deciding to play map control standard, having players all around in a position to abuse these whenever that's needed.
Yeah.
That's a go to sleep immediately.
Yeah, that's a round-winning kill right there. As Rops confirms the victory. LNZ won't be long for this world either. They'll be taken down by Brokey. Gets a couple of nice shots that round. But it's all about Frozen spacing there, getting in front of that smoke and getting the flashbang, the alley-oop, guaranteed kill at that stage.
I like Rain's position as well. This right here, that's very adequate. It's very appropriate, the way to find that kill. Because the aggression wasn't full on out from Sangal, so thread the needle.
It is a big risk though. Like, he must have had info somewhere. Because you're walking through a smoke, ramp completely open, there's nothing stopping a CT from being there. But gets the reward this time for that risk. All A-OK. FaZe still leading by 1 round. T-side Ancient. How are we feeling about Ancient? Still like a 6-6 half being relatively normal? Very balanced, or are you guys thinking it's more one way or the other?
I have a tendency to see it more as T-sided. I gotta be honest. I'm
think
not exactly sure the numbers support that.
Nice. Good fucking round, boys. Nice. Kill him B.
Yeah.
Kill on
B. That was the Frozen kill.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like since the nerf of the incendiaries, now they're not as severe.
Yeah.
Going to the B lanes, I feel like the Ts have a bit more of a grasp on that side of the map, but I still think it's pretty even. I don't think it's one way or the other. Depends on the matchup, I suppose, and the play styles. Brokey looking to open things up with the AWP. Flashed off the angle, though.
The aggression, like, it's relentless. No round shall start without any kind of fight being taken by Sangal and an immediate movement. There's 3 players on the B side. You send down the AWP, peek down A ramp, but then Sammy's immediately back towards middle. So you're hoping some sort of reaction from FaZe. The AWP was B ramp, take space, but he's already middle. FaZe are taking their time.
All right, late re-aggression through mid. And with Rain still over towards B main, you'd expect them just to go pincer in lane late and then hit B. But Sangal just going for a full 3-2 split. Xfloud the closest to hear or find any information here at Donut. They're just jiggling that tight line. And Sangal, they want more info. They're going to
That's a good
triple up,
timing.
aggressive ramp, find Rain, spot him. And he's going to be able to fight for himself. Oh, gets back behind the box, wins another. And with those 2 picks, do they go the whole way through Sammy with an AWP in an awkward position and with 3 picks at B? That's exactly where FaZe are heading.
This one is for Rain. He can stamp his name on it. 2 kills plus the time being bought enough for Robs to come up heaven, help him out. Because Sangal had a good idea. You have 3 players send down the ramp. You can technically clean the flank, know that B is safe, but because Rain does such an incredible job, the whole plan goes to hell. I like this Counter-Strike from Sangal. It's not boring CS.
No.
It's a lot of movement, a lot of ideas.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping you guessing. They're not allowing you to run your defaults and just get comfortable in the setup. You're constantly being bombarded from one part of the map. But this is well handled this time from FaZe. He will extend their lead to 5-3. 2 players survive, at least for Sangal. Money now is pretty compromised. You did say it'd take 2 in a row to break them. We're here. But saving 2 M4s, it's probably timeout territory at this stage. But Rain is got a good understanding of what he's up against now. Seems to be ready, well positioned each and every round for this sort of play.
So if we theorycraft for half a second, my only problem with being so aggressive on the CT side is when you do take that timeout, how can you actually identify what's your opponent's strength? Because you've forced fights all the time.
Right.
You've forced situations all the time. You haven't had time to know how do they take map control? What's their rhythm? What do they like to do? How do we like to fix? You've basically confronted them all the time. So what have you learned? Maybe we just take it easy, we calm it down a little bit.
Well, no one's going towards B this round at all. The B-bomb side is wide open for business on both sides of the equation. It's going to be an A execution with 1 lurk towards middle. Thankfully, it's frozen to open things up. That's 1 rifle taken care of. But now LNZ with that USP trying to duck and dive around the utility. The double agent.
Oh, God.
Trying to join the pack here. This could actually work. He's got an AK. He got one.
He's going to be able to catch a timing around the backside. Ooh, doesn't end up having to activate.
He didn't actually have to do
does
anything.
it all from the front.
He just hid in the smoke.
Got given an AK for free.
They got bombed.
Rops, though, known to win a clutch or 2 in his day. He should get the first, at least the intel. That's a good nade. No armor, bear in mind. Massive nade. Should guarantee that kill.
LNZ doesn't need to swing Jota playing the headshot line as well.
Jota's got a Kevlar. He's got to be the one.
Just play the offline.
He's forcing a duel. He's forcing a peek.
Yeah. Yep. Stopping that cross so LNZ can just full tuck.
He's the most patient player on earth.
Oh, he was ready for it.
He read that so well.
I know.
He knew exactly what was going down.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate for Robs. A great setup, though.
Help me out, Henry. Was that a T-smoke that NNZ utilized? Is that a missed smoke? Is that from FaZe?
I don't know.
Was that a reactive reaction from Sangal? This has to be a T-smoke. It's got the color of it.
You're right.
But
yeah, I think you're right.
You've created a pocket. You've created a danger when you go up against pistols.
It's such a chaotic moment. You can't even really communicate that at the same time, right? You can't even say he might be in the smoke. Like it's such a throwaway
such a
call
round to
make.
win.
And they're just going for a B rush here. You can see those weaker CT incendiaries. I do allow a few gaps, and there might be a chance for the opening kill here. The MAC-10 does some damage towards the youngster, but overall, the bomb site control is given over. We are going to have speculative shots firing through the smoke here. LNZ did have a gap to work with. Going to swing potentially here. Gets a good timing of the flash going down. Won't find the double kill. The damage inflicted at the very least. Bomb should be planted momentarily, but not if xCloud has anything to say about it. If Bomb's in an awkward position now, as they try and get that plant down, they are losing numbers. Looks like Frozen will have to step up again, but not going to happen. Rops left in another unwinnable clutch.
And it will be such. Unwinnable. Sangal doing it
Sangal
again.
did enough to disturb and disrupt FaZe for as long as the smokes were up, and then once these smokes faded, FaZe got caught, pants down. Couldn't be able to plant the bomb. The bomb falls one time, and then you always have 2 players peeking here. I think we're about to see the bomb falling out. That's this moment right there. It just rolls over, and then they just fight. Anytime a T tries to grab it again, it's just immediate punishment. And that's because they've put pressure non-stop, consistent pressure, while the plan could have happened. And now it's FaZe on the Nuke Round.
You're right. It's the penultimate round here as well at the half. This is Sangal taking the lead, looking for a 7-5 finish. To what, P250s, Deagles, no Kevlar. This is an eco, straight up. Nothing to speak of. We've got smoke to work with. I guess you could throw that in CT spawn or red room and just try and find a couple of kills potentially, but it would take a massive screw up here from Sangal to offer this round over.
This could be a 7-5, and we were looking at FaZe controlling an anti-eco on the A side. And this could be a 7-5 Sangal.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
Got the AKs in the hands of Youngster and xCloud as well. Everything's looking good. Can FaZe get the bomb planted here to boost the funds going forward? That's the question. FaZe will have the answers. Towards middle we go. I guess it is smoke the red room over the best here.
Always makes me anxious to see these jumps happening.
Oh, they missed the smoke too. They just threw the smoke.
They're one smoke.
That's their one smoke. They've thrown it in towards Elbow. Wouldn't have made a difference, I don't think, but still not what you love to see in that sort of round. Yep, you have no smoke. You have no smoke. You're going in.
Yeah.
Guys, remember that one smoke we had?
Yeah,
we don't have it.
In T-spawn,
We don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's one of these like jump throw that went to hell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Carragher was talking about it in the lobby interview, saying it's all good now. The muscle memory's kicked in.
Right. We should open like a counter.
Yeah, maybe unless the...
counter on Pro League.
At Pro League, there'll be a lot of them, I think. So many games, huge sample size, more time to talk about.
We haven't seen too many hiccups like that. I think that might be the first one I've seen.
Well, it's also day one. Game number 2.
True.
Last round, boys.
Small sample size.
Let's have a look.
Sammy is taking the fight right to him. Oh, nice little readjustment. Sammy.
Frozen in.
Perfect.
He knew it was coming even while blind. And now Rain's got to step up and find some space. He's actually done a great job. If he gets in towards Temple, could be interesting, but I find big box for now. Good flash, but thankfully doesn't swing too wide into it.
That's the only smoke of FaZe. FaZe have used their one smoke. One flash left to try and turn around a 3v5.
Oh, you don't win that fight either. Okay, we're going to need the clutch of the tournament. 5-on-2 essentially when this one starts. A missed AWP shot does give them something to work with. Rob's tagged and slowly but surely getting back into this round.
Winnable, for sure. And both of them with a whole minute on the clock. They're going to look for some more damage, but Jota spots that, and it's huge. 7-5 at the half, and Sangal leading here on Ancient. are back for the second half of Ancient. Sangal leading by 2 at the moment, and if they 2-0 FaZe here into the upper bracket, that is gonna be the first big upset we'll have here at Pro League.
We didn't have to worry about crossing that bridge when we get there.
We're getting there.
FaZe looking much better at the start of this map, but then we have this little bit of a situation on the A side. LNZ in the smoke, turning a pistol round basically around. Change the whole course.
Well, let's see if FaZe can get back on their feet on the CT side. Are we entering with Julies in the hands of Brokey, and a quick B execution here to kick things off. Flashes deployed, Karrigan there on the smoke, normally good for a kill or 2 towards B. There's the first, but can't convert a second. Down to Rain, steals one away, and it looks like they've done more than enough to win this round now. It's down to Sammy. 10 kills to his name in total. Objective at this stage, get that bomb planted, but it's in no man's land, an awkward spot, but he does find some footing into it, but ultimately a convincing win there for FaZe. Just what they needed, boys.
That's both pistols, right?
Yep.
So 6 to 7.
Karrigan playing with fire here, with that smoke, waiting for the pop to come in. Just had time to land it, finds a kill before he gets traded, but that gives Rain a bit more freedom to take these kinds of duels. As we can see, he's dancing with the edge of his own smoke, or their smoke, rather.
So you'd assume it's a full eco. Just the PT50, that's about it. Can't imagine a world where they lose this one.
No, why did you need to do that?
Just for the fun of it.
Why did you have to go and say that?
Just in case. It does happen. I've set the scene.
Well, now they go and team killed.
Yeah,
right?
it hasn't
that.
gone well. It's a quick one. It's fine. 7-7. And we do have... The problem is, Maniac, we've got 3 MP9s now for this first gun round. Normally a bonus round, but could take the momentum away
there's
from
always
them.
a way to rearrange weaponries and maybe like a B-lane crunch.
I think that's
very suitable for MP9s.
Yeah.
Or you just decide to head on straight mid. You think, you gamble the fact that...
Nice flash, bro. Nice flash. Nice flash support. We're back.
Okay.
We are back.
That's it. They're back.
They're back.
We are so back, FaZe fans.
Let's see where the MP9s are going. I think it's towards middle, as we were talking about, trying to get that immediate fight if Sangal were to fight. But if they come from heaven, that's going to be complicated.
Yeah, they've got A-main control of the MP9s too. They're actually going to be pushing in.
Ooh. Awkward situation. Rops, nice reaction, and has to try to get out of dodge, but has a nice angle to fight on. LNZ going to be able to go for the trade. And then we got a 3v3 situation.
You got the push on the A side. It's been clear. So Karrigan has to be careful. Rain knows A is free. Do you really want to get curious like that? That's Invocator.
Yeah, they know exactly where he is now. The smoke going to be dwindling towards that ramp. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place here. He's done very well on the first interaction, though. His teammate taking the aggro from short. Another 2 versus 1, and actually coming out on top in the bonus round there. Fantastic work from FaZe, getting a lot of information at the start, pushing in towards A main, and closing them in towards B. No plant picks up once more for Sangal.
2 AKs for the CDs as well.
Yeah,
free upgrade on top of that.
Nice upgrades.
I worried for Karrigan a little bit. Like when he peeked into cave, knowing that Rain had fully cleared A main, I thought this is dangerous game. He just got a glimpse of the leg of his opponent, got back, and when he finds the kill towards ramp, I think that's it. Dangerous game from FaZe, but that's the start they would actually dream of. This is the best start. This is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
So looking to explore middle, I would say. They've smoked off cave on the T side, but it seems like all 5 players are actually going to be committing in towards B. Flashbang's very effective. Karrigan scrambling to get back with the boys and doing a great job of mowing them down. Triple kill for the in-game leader. And that should be enough to win the round unless LNZ can hit a few more of those. Bear in mind they have no Kevlar behind this. They're just going to try and get the bomb plant at this point of the round, and still a bit more to be found in a 2 versus 2. Can't give this up to Deagles. No Kevlar, boys. It was looking so good. It opened up with a Karrigan spray down of all 3 kills gathered, and now Frozen left in another 2v1.
Oh, Sammy's going to be able to get
Good
the
timing.
info.
I think he knows. He knows both are here.
Now they're aware, though.
Eyes. Sammy now just have to play time. Gets back behind default. It's going to be a ring around the rosy situation. Frozen going slowly, pushing, and trying to figure out exactly where he is. That time's ticking, and he'll get it done just in the nick of time.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
I know. In hindsight is always 2020. You almost wish Sangal would not have played together, force Frozen to try and find them, but because they gathered up and because that information was found, it was just a matter of time. Frozen with the kit, I think he displayed a lot of calmness in how he approached that 1v2.
That was opening 3 kills for Karrigan. It got so much closer though, but Frozen played it very well. Like, he didn't miss a beat the entire time. Locked him down, isolated the duel, and he had no HP or armor to work with. The bomb does get planted though. 9-7, Sangal can feel this one slipping out of their grasp now. Been a pretty flawless second half here from FaZe.
Oh, Team Nate, Team Flash probably on Robs' back. No big damage, just a regular map control being established. We see 2-1-2 on the side of Sangal, with the late utility being deployed towards middle. Brokey will try and find a fade of that smoke, maybe wait it out, see if an angle comes his way. That's a really, really early smoke usage from our friend.
Now let's have a look. LNZ's had some impressive moments, some individual brilliance on the first map especially. Anubis, blinking you miss it affair, 13-2 in favor of Sangal. FaZe there looking to bounce back. It's going to be Sammy though opening things up. It's a nice first kill. Carrigan spotted, will have to deploy his smoke. Speaking of smokes, there's one towards short as well. LNZ will just flash over to show presence. They've got position towards red room and now A main. So actually getting a lot of space and course rotations already. So they're going to be looking to fall back here.
He's going to call them back. He's going to call them back. Jota's got the whole A side. He can parks in the temple. Ixtal just has to stay alive. He's going to be taken by Brokey. It's a matter of patience. The trade should come in. The trade has to come in, and he misses his mark.
Okay, you'll take it, considering you missed that first timing. This is actually looking very good now for Sangal. Not even sure you'd attempt this one. It looks like you're so far removed. Just going to hold on to their AKs and M4.
It's textbook CS.
Yeah.
Just great map control, great protocol. You find the opening kill on the AWP, apply a bit more pressure with an AK down ramp. You know it's going to create a reaction to 4v5. You have your player parked into window, waiting red room temporarily. A side, flank, timing being taken.
Oh,
it's very clean.
Oh, the guy's now to the movement. That would have been a real sad state of affairs, but he gets it. Nails the shot too. And it's going to be the first for Sangal after a very successful first half. They closed it down to a one-round game once again. Two players to survive on both sides of the coin. Money actually a little bit compromised. So saving these two weapons.
That's because of the LNZ round. That's because of the LNZ Deagle double kill, right? It's where this is supposed to be the buffer that gives you peace of mind. But instead, we're now looking at a great entry kill from Sammy right there. This is legitimate CS that Sangal is playing.
Yeah,
this isn't one-trick pony in any way. It isn't too gambly or any way. It's just good CS, legitimately.
We said that on Anubis as well. They weren't winning like ridiculous 1v3s with ninja diffusers or like little gimmicks and stuff. It's actually just solid fundamentals and actually approaching each situation calmly and disciplined. So we'll see if they can keep it up. It's going to be a timeout now used by FaZe as they just coordinate the cache. They've gone for a double AWP setup. You don't see many of those on Ancient, I'll say that.
We'll see where Rob's deciding. If he stays on the A side, that could be a way for FaZe to not have to help him at all.
Play temple defensively there.
Either that or CT spawn even if you have to, and that allows you a lot more freedom, either being aggressive towards middle or having a pincer move whenever that would be needed.
Nice, nice boys. Good comms. Thank you. Nice, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, good comms, good comms.
That's all it needs. So where's Rob's going to position himself? He assumed towards A. Going to be playing that more kind of up close and personal, some pious angle.
Late molly's coming through for FaZe.
He's actually pushing in towards A main as well. He's holding anything back.
Ooh. Xcloud not going to be able to spot that aggression. But he's starting to move that direction. Brokey in the meanwhile going to be able to put one on the skewer. No trade coming through just yet. Flash across the top, and we'll take the safe approach back and into cave.
Safe for sure, but you have sacrificed the bomb side. The plant will come through. Oh, you've got double AWPs in the retake here. Xcloud is dead. Make sure you use the scope on that one. Don't want to risk anything, and that's a hell of a shot from Jota. Back on we go. Retake, as mentioned, with two AWPs. That's the problem with this setup.
If no kill comes your way, do you even consider just saving?
I think you already called it.
You're just waiting for a kill. You're waiting for someone to give you the way back into the clutch. If that doesn't happen, I think time is just going to run out.
They can suffocate the economy of Sangal, though, which is why they're hanging around. They've got eyes on every single part of the exit. And it looks like they're going to try to go towards CT. So it's Frozen's
Bear in
job.
mind, that blast radius is huge, so you can lock them in, probably pick up all of these kills. Looking good for that fact. Frozen going to be dropped by Sammy in the end, so they'll hold on to something. Not quite the money shot there from Brokey, but they'll save the two AWPs.
Is Sangal aware of the double AWP situation?
Don't think so.
The thing is, even though Sangal won that round, won alive, there's not a lot of money left in the bank after they buy. So if FaZe just keep up this financial pressure, they might be able to just swing the economy back in their favor if they find a round.
I'm surprised Rain thought he had such leeway to put the utility down. Man, you have Brokey just found a kill, immediate proximity, and then still Rain caught a little bit off guard.
Eco around the orbs.
Well, it's very winnable.
Yeah,
it's very
absolutely.
winnable.
Yeah, they're just busting out B. There's only 2 here.
It's a good call.
Good luck, Brokey.
Sort of round he thrives in, but not feeling comfortable. Arrogant goes down first. Will they detect the presence of the AWP?
Spotted on a timing, man disadvantage. You're just probably saving the ops if you don't find a pick in a second.
If you can grab one more rifle, that's fine. You save your double AWP. At some point, that Rob's sniper has to pay off. Because it's still undetected, I believe.
Sangal's awareness in that situation as well was really good. They took short control. They knew that there was a smoke up on the long side and went for the full wraparound, very thorough, making sure there was no one hiding in any corners or any smokes.
Yeah. Very legitimate.
Both AWPs looking like they will survive. Yep, with that shot, they certainly will.
Well, now Rob's AWP is known.
Yeah.
Now they do.
What are we thinking? Pick that pace up?
Well,
Go faster now?
if you really think you're more clever than your opponent, there's that A hit could be right there for the taking. Like, there's very little reason for FaZe to actually uber stack the A side right now. You've just been made aware of Rob's AWP. Maybe it could be a moment. 10-9. You have a decent amount of money. Like, you're not one round away from being fully reset. Although your loss bonus is pretty much at the bottom.
So full A execution.
It could be, but I don't know. With an AWP as well, it's kind of hard to pick up the pace. So they'll elect for the most standard approach.
Well, FaZe are looking to play retake, eh? There's no one there at all. Full priority on the mid control. Lane numbers strong for Sangal. And Sammy even looking down across that shelf, trying to find an angle. Carrigan, great read, getting in front of the flash. And we'll get the first pick of the round.
Yeah, good smoke as well. Shuts down that interaction. They've got the advantage for now. Got a player waiting towards the B ram, Joe, to try to find some spacing in towards A as well. Bear in mind, Robs has got that secondary AWP in towards the temple this time. See the shadow.
No.
Still good, still good. Maybe not so good anymore. That's
surely not.
That's a problem.
Bomb's still over towards B. So it's all a ruse right now. They might be able to retake mid if they... frozen shot.
Oh, he's lucky to get away with that one.
Is everybody tense?
Okay. Still on chill. Looks like they're fine. A little bit dicey, but overall, the round is theirs.
Even though it looked like a very Sangal favored situation, I think it was very confusing for them to know what to do with all of the positions that they had. Like, you have two players like skirmishing in Donut, great. You have a player outside of B, one outside the cave. How do you make sure you can link up? How can you do that clearly and properly without giving away any kills? I think that's why they messed it up just a little bit. Didn't expect to be in such a situation. Good on Frozen to stabilize here, because that's another time where Rain gets caught off guard. I don't know if the communication is a little bit off, but he walks into a situation where he's, in his POV, it must feel like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, he rotated in, like, he barely even rotated.
Yeah, exactly.
You're stuck towards Donut, and you don't even realize they're that close to the duel. Thankfully, it's the only kill that they get, as Sammy will be holding on to the AWP here. We got to tie things up at 10-10. Not much hype on the FaZe side of things right now, understandably so. Trying to recover from a massive loss no one saw coming. Huge upset. Thankfully, it's a best of 3 this season. And they're not really overjoyed right now.
No, I mean, this is a labored, even if it is a W, it'd be extremely labored. I don't think there's any reason to be overhyped. You just want to get the job done.
Exactly.
You want to get it done. You want to go to map 3. We're not going to paint the picture that this is an absolute drama of what's happening now. We know how the format works, but still, you have to show some kind of reaction from map 1 to 2. You have to show that your experience, you can be more level-headed in these moments. You force Sangal into the position they don't want to be in. Like, they run over your map 1, that's great. Everything is working perfectly. Now you're 10-10. There's a bit more pressure. Every single round that counts. Every kill counts a little bit more because you're getting towards that finish line. And this is where FaZe is supposed to get ahead.
Absolutely. Well, the timeout will come to an end. Sangal will still have a decent buy available to them. AKs across the board. We have got the Sammy AWP as well. Still on the double AWP setup for FaZe. Not sure if there's the most comfortable setup for them. Does change the dynamic of their defense quite dramatically. So far, so good. That's smoke. Is that good? Oh, I guess that is supposed to go. That is kind of interesting, I suppose.
Yeah,
Breaks
probably
up
has the same impact as that one that Astralis was throwing.
Oh, Kerrigan, you're dead. You are dead. 34 immediately. Frozen risking it just a little bit. Find a bit of information, just some tags, not more. You have Robs was very aggressive on A main again.
That's big info. Ooh, Jota. How's this timing?
He could creep up on him, I suppose. Be very unlucky if that's the approach he takes.
Could he see the shoulder?
Yeah, Robs is closer to the
I
corner.
think he might have seen. He saw him. He saw him. He saw the shoulder. That's an easiest kill. Oh. 5v3.
Tensions rising. Frozen already here at the big box. He's going to be gazing across the top here. Nice line.
You gotta stack. You cannot stay 1-1-1 if you're FaZe. You're 3v5.
Smoke and spawn, flashes to follow. Frozen will need to deliver multiple kills here. 2 might not even be enough.
Basically needs 3.
It's not a bad position. We spotted out, and that's the cue. And yeah, unless he gets a quick kill there, I'm not sure this is going to work out. Rain hoping to deny the find if possible. He goes down with nothing. That's a problem now. Frozen,
they lose all the guns.
Yeah. Now they know where the hunt is on now. Now you can lock him in.
I think he's going to try and go and ninja defuse. He's 1v1. He's established it.
Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Maybe he could do something with this. Maybe.
For a minute, I hope he would actually start to go forward and calling out the chase that's already happening on him. He's just going to try and stay alive. I'm not exactly sure why FaZe remains at a 1-1-1 setup at that very moment.
Yeah, it's a good point. I guess they
put so much pressure on each and every one of these players. Like you just said, he needs 2, and that might not be enough.
Oh, they're looking for him.
Oh, well played. Okay, that would have been a huge kill, actually. They would not be able to afford the AWP going forward. All right. Maybe a timeout required here as well. It's getting to the tail end of this second map. There's the timeout. FaZe need it. Neo's going to have to chime in. Raise the spirits, raise morale. 1 round away from series points are Sangal. Thankfully, the AWP is saved over, though. Brokey did a very good job of holding on to it.
But they haven't really found a way to make it impactful early on. When was the last time you saw an open kill with the AWP from FaZe? That was Brokey on the B ramp. Yeah. It's like 4 or 5 gun rounds in the past. Robs has been able to be aggressive, but here he was punished. It's a great clear from Jota as well. Sees the shoulder. So FaZe is struggling to make it work.
What a historical debut this would be for Sangal. In the ESL Pro League Season 20, 2-0ing FaZe is on the cards here. They've got them on the ropes. The finance is still strong though for FaZe. They take the tactical timeout. We'll see if it makes a difference. They're back to a single orb setup. More comfortable territory for them. Smoke towards cave.
Gotta get used to these sounds.
Yeah, they're audible now across the map as well, which is kind of interesting.
Gotta get used to it.
Change. I like that change. I'm practicing that.
Pretty good. I feel like I'm playing Duke Nukem.
Yeah, exactly.
So the old days. A bit of aggression towards middle from FaZe. Trying to breathe a bit deeper than what they've done in the past. Who's playing on the... That's Brokey this side.
No, it's called Brokey for a reason, I suppose, that angle.
He did have a couple of highlights back in the days when Ancient came around.
Indeed.
And so now, looks like that's the full A execute that we were talking about, just a little bit delayed, off the back of a classic map control from Sangal. You do your ABCs towards middle. You make sure FaZe don't have that kind of information early on. That's info.
Protocol is the defensive smoke. Rob's actually going in front of that volley, looking to fight for this donut.
Oh, they missed their nade.
Yeah. Actually falls apart. And the thing is, once you've committed that heavily, you've got to send numbers through. You can't just send them to a certain depth, and got to try that retake, or refrag, I should say. And yeah, it doesn't work out for them. It's going to be Robs saving the day, and then some. Excellent sequence from him. 4 kills in total. A missed pop smoke. Can happen. Did happen.
And then the absolute catastrophe.
Absolute worst possible
This is the moment where you need to have a strong voice on the TeamSpeak in the moment that just calls it off.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because you've gone through all these protocols, you've gone through it all, you're almost, it's like sunk cost fallacy. You've put so much to take control, but you have to realize there is no crossing that smoke because you missed the nade.
Yeah.
Just accept defeat. Reset the round.
Hoping to find a bit of magic, and unfortunately met a brick wall. Robs will mow them down as we go 11-11. Make a wish, FaZe Clan. Uncomfortable situation for them, but thankfully the money's broken, Max, so should be able to get a map points here at the very least.
Yeah, it seems that should be what we're watching. Sangal, all they're bringing in is 1 Tech-9, 2 Deagles.
Yeah.
No armor.
I don't think they have the resources to bring in much more than that. So yeah,
Surely FaZe don't lose that round.
No, I actually agree with you here. Like normally I would have a bit of a joke of it, but
Oh, and we will.
I think
And when it happens,
I think this is absolutely fine. I couldn't even tell you a way they'd win this with no armor, no LMZ, no upgraded weaponry. Should be map points here, and then looking for overtime up to Sangal. Okay, it's
okay. It's under control.
It's all under control.
It's under control.
It's all under control.
We're good.
By who, though?
One more kill, though, would make things a bit more ropey and dicey, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Carrigan gets the intel. The Desert Eagle's not going to strike here.
Surely it's under control. Everything is fine.
It's all
Please.
under control.
Okay.
Guys,
Does
don't
it have
worry.
to be like that? Do we have to be on the edge of our seat in a situation like this?
That's such a massive sigh of relief for Neo as well. Can't really see what's going on as a coach. You're just like, please, someone get these killing blows. Well, 12-11, round number 24. We've gone the distance this time. At least getting overtime locked in, but can they get over the final hurdle here? Sangal looking for overtime. Double door smoke going down. Grenades exchanged. Significant damage towards X-Pac. He's going to try his luck towards middle, but I think he's gone down, but Jota's stepping up.
They know Frozen is alive. So they have to be a little bit suspicious about these kinds of positions. Rain taking A main. Fights coming his way. And some Qs from Brokey. That's an easy kill. 4v3 now. FaZe a few frags away from map number 3.
Good damage.
Might be done here, Mac.
Ooh, keeps him alive. Brokey trying to help out his teammate, but there's no vision on anyone. Jota has gone in behind enemy lines, and now they just have to wait, have to pause and see what the hell goes down this round. Sammy making some noise. Ooh, and Brokey's been seen escaping. But Jota has no idea where Frozen's gone. Timing is what it's going to boil down to, and Frozen gets the better of him. I think you're bloody right. That is 13-11. We are not done with the series yet, and FaZe will take us all the way to a third and final map to tie this one up.
And Sangal, we duel here on Nuke. It's FaZe winning the knife round, getting that CT pick, and Sangal trying to finish off what they started, but FaZe have woken up. That's to say for sure.
I like it when you say duel, because you have like that Stewie Griffin aura.
Lois, mother, Stewie, duel.
All right. That little tech pause is out of the way. So I guess now it's time to talk about some Counter-Strike. FaZe Clan, CT side, Sangal. That means they're on the T side. It's the only other side left. And we're here on the third side, the people looking on, the spectators.
Yes, the fat man here at the back of the bomb side. Stewie.
Oh, well, what do we do with that pistol round now?
I was trying to bit, and then everyone gets killed. Forget about that one.
The moment to do a bit.
Not then, apparently.
I saw at the end of that second map, FaZe were pretty hyped up. They were celebrating like they'd won everything.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't think that they were going to a third map here versus Sangal. But I think it's all a bit of a tactic, you know? They're trying to get locked in. They're trying to get engaged. You're hyping yourselves up.
Fair enough.
You know, everyone needs a hype man in the team.
Everybody was shell-shocked after map 1, I think we included. And you're going to have to hype yourself up into this official game, which is an official game after all. I don't care about what the format is or whatnot. You still got absolutely wrecked on map 1. You needed a reaction. It wasn't clean by any stretch of the imagination. But what I'm afraid of is just an absolute landslide victory from FaZe right now. Because when you're Sangal and you were touting this victory, it was right there.
Close, yeah.
It was right there for the taking.
Oh my God, Rain hide.
He survived.
All right, Carrigan. Yeah. That's fine.
No,
it's
it isn't. It really
out of
isn't.
control yet. Like, that's Brokey moving in. He's like, oh yeah, look, one death. One death. That's all we'll take to the pistols. Carrigan's happy with that. Oh, there you go. Brokey made a step. To be fair, he's right.
That's probably what happened.
He is right. And that's arguably a very important thing. Whenever your teammate makes a little error that leads to your death, you have to make them aware. You have to hold them accountable.
You need to mention it. In fact, before you give any other information.
Yeah. Just the immediate sigh.
I think
and then
sighing is great. I think all problems can be solved during the game. That's the best time.
During the round,
those 15 seconds, they're actually reserved, not for strategy, but for criticism.
Just to make sure that your teammate knows the mistake he's done.
You did that wrong.
Exactly.
Don't do that again. Important to remember.
You know, we used to do that back in the days. We were terrible when it comes to, oh my god, this is so bad.
Quickly, stop cheating!
Well, no, if I knew, I would have probably told him to stop at the time.
Probably.
Just
probably. Still ahead, but maybe not.
I mean, we are doing quite well. So. Oh, Rops! Go on then, lad. One quick kill like that. Little push out towards Secret. I'm trying to walk the line right now, day one. So we're doing good. Talking about the game.
Doing great, Harry.
Linus, there's the trade. How's that for a tech tip, Rops? Bashes him down. Linus tech tips.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah. Better when you explain the joke.
I don't remember if he got cancelled or not, actually. I don't know if that's...
I don't know.
Maybe he did. But here we are, down towards lower. Just FaZe Clan and 2 Sangal players.
Oh.
But it's Youngster and it's Jota. Let's see what they can do. Don't know how I was trying to link them together.
Is this your first time?
David Attenborough
just
vibe,
won the
just
contest, so they've let me come in for the day.
Congratulations. Oh, Frozen.
Oh,
Youngstar.
Oh,
it's nice.
The youngest star burns the brightest.
Is that true?
I'm not,
you have a degree?
Sure. It's not supposed to be. I think it's when they're like towards the end of their life cycle that they start burning brighter and brighter.
They start burning extra elements.
Actually, Harry should know. We do call him the White Dwarf, actually, in the green room.
No, I call Jimmy the White Dwarf. What? Which I thought was a great nickname for him because he's the star without being the star. He burns bright, but he doesn't have the star spots. Okay. And that's why. It's like a planetary thing, I guess. Here we are. Rain. Oh, that's so sick from Rain.
Yeah.
Nice timing. You're nailing this.
Cheers. Great at this.
It's my first time. I'm nervous. Rops! Come on, son. There's one. Here's a couple more from Robson. There's Brokey even backing him up. They're both down to pistols. Surely this doesn't go wrong. It's just Youngstar left up against it.
Oh, that's the thing about this guy. He does burn pretty bright. Rops puts him into a black hole, and FaZe come out with 5 alive on the anti-eco.
Can you feel this slap come in?
It's classic FaZe, right? Start off, get 13-2'd, wake up, just about win map 2, and then just dominate. But
it's kind of cruel at the same time.
You know what else is FaZe? Losing the opening game to give themselves the longest possible route to the playoffs.
We're plotting narratives against each other.
Yeah, I mean, which one will come true?
Exactly, and we can always say, oh, but we know we talked about it. We've mentioned this.
The thing is, if you play both sides, you're always right.
Is that you do like the Twitter one prediction, broadcast one prediction, and then you always circle back?
Well, that's a funny thing. Predictions are all pointless, and I want people to know that. And no one needs to care about predictions. Just save that for the future. Keep that in the back of your skull.
Why don't they matter?
It's just random, isn't it?
You think Counter-Strike is just random?
No, that's not what I said.
Anyone can just win on the day.
I said predictions are random.
I cannot believe you made that statement.
Sorry, bettors hate me right now.
Predictions they're not entirely random, are they? Like, you know, I know anyone can win.
Yeah,
you can
anyone
make that
can win.
case, right?
That's true. That's what randomness probably is. I don't know.
But like, you know, I could win the lottery. I'm probably not going.
Well, technically you can win the lottery.
Exactly, Harry. I don't know what my point is.
Oh, look at Rain.
Breaking the nades.
Xcloud did. Dealt with him out in the yard. All right, Brokey, let's see. Brokey and a dream.
Going to go through main, though. He's only fighting X-File. Even then, leads him into Rops, who gets damage, but triple entry in an instance.
Yeah, I wonder where Carrigan was actually situated, because Frozen was definitely committed into this duel. And
I think it's because Brokey took a step, so they knew where he was, right? Come on, Brokey. We've been hyping this up for a while now. It's a 1v4. And Brokey waits patiently in the heaven, but make no mistake, everyone, he is going for this round. It's a late retake, the ultimate dupe, the ultimate fake out. Brokey slinking in, first man dead. He gets what he wanted, and he was gonna go for it, but Brokey knows better. And so he backs out. He puts the fear in Sangal. They might even lose Youngstar to the bomb here. I think he's far enough away. Forget I said that. That was stupid. But regardless, he was trying to go for it there for a moment. And that's why it was kind of exciting for a couple of seconds there.
But it wasn't, because Sangal take the round instead. They're on the board early. They're not getting swept yet, Maniac.
No, indeed. I wanted to see that second kill from LNZ. Thank you. I was really hoping to see that second kill so we could explain it. That was the opening that Sangal needed through Mini. A good round. Building from outside. Just sort of a map control vibe at the very beginning, and then pincer move towards A.
Rob's on the Org with Karrigan now.
Double Org setup.
Well, he's wanted to be on an Org with Karrigan for a while. Think back to the Mouse days.
That's a really good line. Oh, they heard that nade surely hit Rain. He didn't make a step, at least. But xFloud stepping through the smoke back to back. They have no idea. Rain surprises them with a kill.
And just so beautifully done. That's Rain for you. He's just so good.
Hundreds of centimeters on Rain. And he's pretty tall as well. Oh, shot missed. Brokey can't escape. He has to fight for his life. And he takes one with him. Rain can just survive.
Yeah, but he's in trouble. Yeah, that's a good move from Frozen to come and help. Rob's blindsided by Jota. It's going to be a 2 versus 3. The B side is up for grabs. What do we have to work with? We have one Molotov, a couple flashes. So they're going to buy a little bit of peace of mind. Just a few seconds. That's basically the Molotov allowing them the bomb plant. And I think Jota has to be a little bit proactive, a little bit aggressive. Double down towards Vend. Rain hears that, passes on to the information. So you see Ram players coming in quickly. That's Karrigan with the AUG. And now leaving Jota. 1 versus 3. First round is found.
Ooh. All right. On to something here. 3 A's at the end of his name, but this guy's going for battery. Swinging on out. Frozen gets rid of him. And so that clutch is cut down. I wasted a great line there. That could have been... Everyone forget I said that. We'll bring back out the AAA battery line in a good clutch. Or go back earlier in this series to when he was having great moments and overlay it.
Do you ad-lib all your great lines, or you do some kind of like work in the back office and you come in here
I
with
never work more than I have to.
Okay,
Ideally, what I do is I'll be sitting there, right, and I'll think and I'll like look at the name, because that's where it always comes from. I'll look at the name, I'm like, Frozen.
Ice cold.
Ooze. Ooh, Frozen is oozing ice in his veins right now, you know? Like, you can do it with anyone.
One for the history book.
I like that.
I don't know. Linus. Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah,
There's something. Fuck.
You did it already.
Youngstar. I've already done him too.
Yeah,
I'm running out of playing xFloud.
You went to all the players have done.
You can't spell xFloud without loud, and he's gonna be screaming that one all the way to the bank.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Probably.
And so that's basically
Love
how
the
you
creative
do
process. Absolutely love it.
Brokey outside with the orb. Smoked out, but he's got the nades. Hard to hit the center of the nade every time. Brokey nails it this one. Rob's up close on ramp as well. And Sangal taking their sweet time here, not even crossing behind these smokes. Getting xFloud tucked in. Maybe just looking to go for a main split here. Team are poised ramp. So they will be crossing very late on these smokes. They're going to fade soon. Got to go quick.
It's a slow B split. That's where they have their eyes set on. The timing has worked out. You have Karrigan that's just looking for information, and they have Robs still in ramp. So FaZe isn't completely out of position. Robs has no util to play off of, so it's going to be a 1-kill drop-down situation. Here's the util. 1-kill drop-down situation.
Perfect. Easily done. Back to B, and he's even got help from Karrigan, who will call the cross. Robs has time to set up in the site. Back behind the box, he's waiting as they open the double door, trying to get one more kill from this position before he's revealed. Frozen helps on a rotate. Everyone's coming here for FaZe. Sangal walking into a death trap.
Frozen runs it in, fights in the molly, and he melts him alive there. Does Frozen 6-1 up. For FaZe Clan.
I think all combinations.
But we know we did that. We did that.
And
We've primed Harry to go and let off.
He's going to do every line
horses,
possibly.
And I'm here for it.
Give me a Carrigan one, Harry.
I don't know, man. I just think Carsten's really gone downhill.
Yeah, since when?
In the last
30 minutes.
Yeah. It's really gone downhill. It's bad.
Hopefully we can bring it back.
But it's all good. We'll get there. Like I said, my first day. I just won the competition.
You're doing good. Doing great.
I'll warm into it. Brokey. Nothing. No line for Brokey.
I got one. I've had a good one in the tank for a while.
Don't waste it.
No, I'm not going
Maybe
to.
wait for like a meaningful game.
Yeah, maybe get one kill and then I'll drop it.
Okay. Fair enough. That's the moment.
We've been holding some. No, okay.
He's got some tips for him. Those old lines.
Are they of the tech variety?
Oh, Rain's deleted. That's like the best player in the world right there. Just tapped out. Rain dead. X-Cloud creeping forward. Oh, but Frozen. Frozen Goods left to Thor over in the top site as Rops is wrapped on outside. See, it's all rhythmic. You have to. That's like the Connor style.
No, I get
you
it,
got to
I
like
get it.
move the hands around as he talks. Linus, couple of tips coming down the chamber. Ooh, and now it's all eyes on Carrigan. Finn Anderson, but not today, Mr. Anderson. That's the Matrix reference. Frozen. It's
good,
one guy up against it all. But if he's got ice in his veins, I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going with it. Frozen.
They've got oil in theirs and he's going to set them on fire.
He's winning this round.
Wait, they're all upper.
He's winning this round because none of them are on B.
Bomb is lower.
Secret tip here from Linus. You're not supposed to leave the bomb. Frozen's dead as Jota rotates in and Sangal are back on the board. This could get serious now, Hugo.
It might need to, Harry. It's 6-2. Jumping at the bit to get those fist bumps out after another round win. Sangal need everything they can get on this T-half. Seen X-Cloud and Jota both been hitting some phenomenal shots in this series.
Yeah, Rob's a little bit blindsided in that situation. I mean, Rain knew at least 2 players outside. They didn't see that crossing of the smoke towards Garage come in. So, this is the round to stay alive for FaZe. The money is running low. 2 M4s and Jota is going to push the occasion forward. The crack comes into the A side. The kills fall from Sangal. Could that be number 3? I think it is.
Rob should save, really. He's pushed up on
You gotta
ramp,
save. You gotta save.
Nothing coming to him. Sangal cycle smokes. That is a third. Lock it in. Unless Brokey. Unless Harry. Oh, no, dodged. At least FaZe get a marginal chance in the next round, right? Instead of being put straight to full eco, they can actually contend with the rifles. In a weird way, that could almost dig them a deeper hole if they buy around it. So I'd like to see FaZe just retain some money in the next. Give Sangal a bit of respect.
Yeah, the issue they have is that the basically bonus money is at the lowest right now. So you can eco one time, but the next round, Carrigan and Frozen will still be close to nothing. They'll be next to nothing. So you could make an argument to try and equip a pistol and a Kevlar on that, improve your chances to actually win this round and then run away with the 9-3. Oh, see it. Analyzing what purchases were on the side of FaZe, keeping track of it, MP9 on the ground. So that's the choice you got to make if you're FaZe now. The next round would be 1.9, I guess. No, it'd be 2.4. So they could actually buy. They can justify the situation to go full eco and then keep the guns. I mean, it's still a winnable situation with 2 M4s. You use them appropriately.
WWJD, what would just Harry do?
What, right now?
Yeah.
But when it comes to Counter-Strike, I feel like we need to put a context because otherwise...
Sick round, boys. Nice, boys. Nice, boys. 6-6. I can vote for you.
Nice.
What can you say about that? I mean, they're just happy.
Yeah.
That's kind of the emotion coursing through them there because they know that they could turn this T side around. And that's what I would do. I would turn the T side around.
Just win.
6-6. That's what they're hoping for. There's the grunt. Nice. You're going to be hearing lots of that. Lots of grunting here at the Pro League.
What do we used to call it? Sneezing?
Yeah, it used to be a bit more sneezy. Now it's more of a...
Grenade out!
X-Flat. Oh
he wasn't
dear,
ready
right
for
down into
this.
the pistols and the SMG combo.
Oh
And there's
my
that
God.
M4 coming in from the back. Uh-oh, this was versus just a couple of pistols and then those saved guns that were brought forward. Sangal were hoping this could be how they started to break back in, win out some rounds on the T side, make it more competitive, but instead, it's all eyes on Jota. Now this guy kind of proven to be the real deal here, but expecting him to clutch up in a 1v4, that might be wishful thinking.
Oh,
That's such a good read from FaZe. It's such an excellent read. You have two players outside behind blue because you know outside's been played time and time again. And then on top of it, you have that double layer of protection down to secret. So when you're Sangal, you exchange your skirmish outside, you think this is it. We've got the runway, we can go onto the B side, and you're not expecting that double cover down there. Beautifully put together. We see the 1-2 combination between Robs and Brokey. Oh, that hurts.
yeah, crazy
That hurts,
Brokey. Brokey gets 2.
Well played, man. Very good scenario there.
I don't know if he said scenario or setup, but in any case, that was a good one. Very good scenario.
I don't think I've ever used the word scenario.
Just
while,
not even when you're
while
writing.
playing CS.
It's good. Yeah, it's a long word. There are shorter words that mean the same thing. We'll forgive him.
That's your teammate.
Recognized real, and that comes back to haunt him. Jota and Youngster, couple of kills apiece as Robson frozen both fall early.
They've got to be ready for more. You see two making that play.
Okay.
You've got to be ready for FaZe to have a little bit more up their sleeve. And so they're not jumping the gun, Harry. They're still holding the back of lobby, letting this outside control manifest into main. Getting ready for this A split. Rain can still find timing to shoot them in the back, but they are walking out upper right now, and Brokey is not in position to stop them. The bomb's actually gotten past him. Rain with a bit of a whiff. He does recover, but this is going to have to be a crazy round for FaZe to turn it back on its head. 3-on-5 back to 3-on-3, but the bomb is planted.
There's this orb. Ooh, that's an awkward miss.
Don't repeat. Oh.
Now Rain knows you're here. And Rain knowing where you are is the scariest thing. So they tried to level the playing field by nading Rain out of the round, but he's still creeping forward. Gets that kill for free. Rain was on a tear, leaves it all on Brokey.
Okay.
Youngstar on the other side, he's got to be quick here, tapping that bomb, trying to force the fight is Brokey. No scope connects, but there isn't time. The kit's over in main. So there isn't time for this defuse, and it's Sangal's round.
That's rough, man.
Brokey and Rain, all the kills, none of the glory.
And so that one AWP kill from Sammy in Tetris, killing the kit deeper than Rain, actually has huge consequences by the end of the round.
What were you gonna? Huge what? Huge condoms on display from FaZe Clan.
Not even close. You've added a couple of syllables.
Literally
there.
just made
Sounded like that's what you were gonna say.
No, it's because I slipped up on huge, and so I tried to full reset both words. But that's okay. I know you forgive me for it.
I do.
Sangal, it's not 6-6, but they found a 4th. Looking for 5. That's how numbers work, folks. Brokey going for the pick. 11-2.
AUG again. Robs, time. Double kill, minimum. Come on, peek out. That's the angle.
Oh,
see
no.
that? That's one. The second is coming in now. That's the double kill. I'll be here all day.
And that's 2 double kills. That's a double kill. A quad kill on ramp. Just X-Floud.
It's crazy how numbers work.
They just keep coming. There's an 8 for FaZe at the end of the half. Not bad as they look to reset this series after being 13-2'd on the opening map.
Get control.
Out ramp. Down ramp.
I'm long. I'm playing. I'm with you, sir. I'm behind you, okay?
One dead.
Nice!
I'm full body, right?
Yeah.
Well played, man. Very good scenario there.
And main. Both. Last heaven.
Heaven last. Heaven last.
What time, right? Nice! Nice. Nice, boys. Only one, guys. Let's go. Nice.
Keen, calm, and kicking up dust in the face of Sangal. It's FaZe sporting an 8-4 lead on map 3 here. This is our opening game for these two teams here in Season 20 of ESL Pro League. And it's only just starting off with a bang for Sangal, but it could still be a crash down to reality and a push down into the mid-bracket of FaZe get their way.
Ooh, this is an aggressive move. Oh,
this was an aggressive move.
Something happened. The round was played.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with aggression, isn't it? It's a route to self-destruction there, as Sangal learn. They run right into Rops with a big beaming smile. He's having a lovely time right now.
Rops, yeah, really solid games recently. You know, he's definitely a player who receives a lot of criticism, a lot of critique, waning form, but actually was kind of the one guy to rely on in Cologne, was a huge piece of that massive Liquid comeback, and had a decent day on the stage as well against Saw, even though his team didn't. We saw Brokey had a stinker, and Rops has been performing today so far.
What do you make of that smile, Hugo?
Beautiful. Fills me with joy, and love that for him. Don't love that for them.
Wait, no, the smiles might be wiped clean. It's a flawless force buy in the second.
Rushing ramp on the second round.
I mean, listen, are we going to full FaZe for that triple stack that happened, ramp? This was a triple stack.
Yeah, I'm gonna
from the get-go with MP9.
But they ran into it.
Oh, they absolutely did. They absolutely did.
Yeah. Even FaZe are laughing.
It's one of the ways to kind of call off any kind of gamble. You just say we're gonna full on ramp, but you have 3 players. You have 3 players in here.
FaZe had 5 players though, Matthew. What do you make of that?
Well, the problem is the angles are still in the advantage of the CTs, right? The 5 players look in the same direction. You are in multiple positions.
I know you have a degree, but from my understanding of maths, 5 is bigger than 3. So
well, have you played like tower defense in your past? You know how that works?
A bit of balloons, a bit of balloons.
So that's a little bit
There's
of a system,
lot of
right?
balloons, actually.
If your 5 players cannot shoot at the same time to all the targets, then the numbers don't really make sense. It's about the amount of angles you have on you. So Sangal really absolutely wrecked them in that one.
I'll put my people on that one. I'm not too sure.
It's okay, we'll put it to a vote.
I can't trust people.
No, you shouldn't. You should not.
Oh
dear.
Rops is keen today.
He's getting that smile ready.
This is a force buy with 1400 for FaZe, and it's a 3-on-3. Rops has an AK. He has a 2.0 KD, Harry.
A roller coaster of a round, and if Rops was a roller coaster, he'd be the smiler, because he's trying to kill some people right now. 1 kill already. As now,
that's a great reference.
I think, is it Alton Towers? I think that might be it.
Or, yeah,
Rops,
I think he's nailed that.
Here we are, AK in hand.
There's going to be some lawsuits after this one.
And a big question now asked. Can FaZe reply? Well, Rops seems to think so. Ooh. Bit of an aim lock there on the guy down in hell. That's fine.
Crisp, clean.
Ooh. Blatant locks here from Rops, but it's fine. Down towards lower they go. They know there's only 1 player here. Now, Linus, he sneaks under the aim lock because he's got them tech tips, but still not enough to best him in the head-to-head.
Brokey's more of a Nemesis Inferno, Harry, because you want to be in that front row seat to watch what he's giving us right now. 12-3. Bomb planted. How do you win this? No chance, but Youngstar on the ladder. And another one from afar. It's up to Rain. But Harry, when it rains, it pours. Oh.
Jota, cleanly done. And
dear.
Youngstar down the vent with the MP9. That's a thing of beauty right there.
How do you win that?
I'm just too confused. Like that sliding movement on the ladder to find that kill. You have the advantage. You have the position. You have everything you need for FaZe. This is just unfair to get driven by like that on the ladder, but still, Rain had a chance too. 2 low HP, good position. Look at this kill.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to blame Brokey for that? Yeah, Rain, you wish he'd had gone full on with the swing. Obviously, it's easier for us to say. We play more Counter-Strike.
We never stop.
No, we never.
The Counter-Strike network keeps on coming.
Oh, this round.
Don't worry, we got that South American situation for you coming up later. We got 9Z and MIBR. It's our final match of the day. Oh my god, xFloud, not ready for that.
He's good. He's good. You can't deny it. Rain, he's good.
I've heard it. I've seen it.
How many more? Like, look, you can
At
see
least-
you
at
can
least
see
one
the
more.
jiggle peaks reflecting in Rain's face cam.
Oh no, no more.
He is so in the zone right now. Not an easy place to tap into. Where Rain has gone to. It's a deep primal part of the brain here for Rain.
Oh, tell
You
us about
can't
it.
spell brain without Rain.
Yep.
So outside, he's working the deagle, and that's going to weaken up the defenses elsewhere. The rest of FaZe are going to try and use this to get out fast through the hut. Now there is an AK, prime position to try and shut this down. It's a little awkward on the opener,
Save.
but Linus bails them out.
Everything is okay. It's under control. No Kevlar. No sweat. 4 lives, some money made. Now we actually have to consider the solution. We actually have to consider Sangal in a potentially winning position. CT side of Nuke 8 to 9 now. FaZe should be fine for the next purchase. I cannot believe Sangal turned around this 2v3 situation with MP9s.
And
Changed the whole complexion of the game.
Yeah. Hyper important round. Gotta lock
Absolutely.
in.
I've been very impressed with Jota all day on the side of Sangal. Like, he wasn't the top fragger in the game that they won, but he was 14-3. And then on that second map, he did finish top of the board. Now he's topping the charts here again. He's been stellar across the entire series, which for someone who's so new to LAN environments at this level, it's kind of cool, man.
Ooh. Huge sound cue. Roxton trying to follow up on that, but Jota's ready. 5v4. Rups knows there was a double aggro from radio. So you know that the pincer move was happening. That's why you're giving your teammate the go-ahead to push down. We have Linus with a little bit of information. It's a race against time now. Good pop flash, good work from NNZ. Called him 2 different names in about 5 seconds.
Frozen is covering for that plant. Good grenade. But Sangal still have a man up, and they've got a lot of util as well. Frozen's going to try and close the gap, take down that close shadow appearance. Frozen takes Jota out of the round. There's 2 more here. He goes for every single one. Frozen, ice cold, presumably.
See, I knew I'd made that hard for you to cast because I'd used all the Frozen lines in the first 3
You've used
rounds.
all the lines.
There was nothing
And
left.
there's literally nothing else to describe him.
Cool as a cucumber.
The thing I like about Frozen is his face is always very expressive, but I would say he always looks shocked / cheeky. I mean, actually not really there.
Okay,
Ignore
so
it in this
confident on that
one
one.
instant, but next time we see him, just keep your eyes peeled.
Sammy's had trouble with the AWP in this map. 5-14.
Well, they had this like aggressive setup on radio, but they called it off immediately. For some reason, I don't know if they got spotted. There was a jiggle peak happening, but they just ran off. So the AWP never was in a position to find that open in. And it's true, he hasn't had a whole lot of impact either. Didn't really play up heaven to punish that cross. Could be a moment to do.
Nade break, but they're crossing late. FaZe got to get past xFloud here, and they're sort of looking, but throwing nades. It's up to Frozen to keep it even.
There's
An
a moment.
important refrag to clear out outside. It's up to the AWP now on ramp. He gets himself one. Support from Hell will send Carrigan back to the A hit, but they crunch him together. Nice double up, and they know Frozen was in the yard as well, so how far can he really be? AWP set up on the angle. This should be Sangal onto 8 rounds.
Serial killers in the lobby, man. You call that the captain crunch. They claps down upon him. They deal with Carrigan. I know, man. You just
That's
got to
really
operate on a
good. And they
different
killed
level,
the in-game
man.
leader,
Yeah.
so Captain Crunch, dude.
And he makes
You
them on
just
the
gotta
spot.
operate like
That's what's crazy.
You have to have a very high IQ to understand an
Your
EPL
casting?
cast.
Yeah, true.
I have unlimited admiration for improvisation like that. Unlimited.
It's good, man. You're
Can
gonna
I just
need it.
sit here and listen?
Yeah, I mean, you can talk as well
No,
if
I
you'd
don't
like.
really need to. It's like I'm watching some sort of one-man show happening. It's Harry just
Wow,
talking.
I'm here too, but you know, fuck you too, I guess.
Come on, Henry. Don't get upset.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Here we are. FaZe Clan, they're on 10, but Sangal,
are constantly playing catch-up. They're right there. They're right behind them. Now just 2 rounds between these teams. And Hugo, take a look at that FaZe climb by. What do you notice about it?
There's not a lot of guns, Harry. I mean, pistols are guns, but they're relatively small guns. Broky's got a bigger one, and there's only one smoke. It's out.
And they kept just enough to guarantee somewhat of a purchase next round, so not everything is on the table. Now Sammy again in that ramp position. It worked out the first time. Got that first kill, slowed down the pace, and it looks like he will be trialed in a couple seconds. We're sending Rain into secret. Here it comes. It's all on you, Sammy.
Oh, leg is a hit. Technically, didn't miss. Can't miss if you don't fire.
The problem is Rain is actually outside, so that was not a leg shot.
Oh shit, he did.
But it's okay. It was kind of, you know.
I mean, that's
kind of a leg shot. Just in a different position.
I mean, not. Definitely not.
Someone did get shot in the leg at the same time.
It happened.
I was just gonna pop up a Rain showing
wait,
lower.
here's the leg shot. No, it's just straight to the torso.
I said it, he didn't miss. Gonna go through the smoke right as it blooms. Young Star on a nice angle. FaZe, bit by bit, kind of split. Brokey gets a trade. X-Cloud in main and LNC here as well to mop up the round. Sangal, get rid of that half buy from FaZe. And this is it, FaZe. You gotta win this one or Sangal are gonna level up and take double digits.
So now it's been 2 rounds in a row. Sammy is playing round with the 8 rip early on. I know, but thank you, production. Thank you for establishing. Thank you for establishing what hasn't happened. There was no leg shot.
Oh, tech pause. Get Linus on the line. He would have this fixed in moments.
Oh, God.
Look, notes are being pulled out. How do we address this? What's gone wrong?
As long as Snap Tap's off, we should be fine.
Oh.
Still a big if with the games today.
Apparently, it's not a given.
So no,
never
don't
know
know how that happened.
Oh, no. I've accidentally won everything, but at what cost? It's all good.
One so hard they made you lose.
Oh, mate, come on. Linus is in the team. How are we still in this?
It's because he's not allowed to speak. It's a technical timeout.
You don't have to speak, you just have to act. Actions speak louder than words. And
Are they
so in a way,
to move and do something? Because we know teams cannot talk when a technical pause is happening. You cannot use that as a...
I don't think you're allowed to use any form of implied communication, even telepathy.
What if you blink
even
in Morse
telepathy?
code?
You could blink in Morse code. I don't think we have anything to look out for that.
I actually heard all our admins are trained in Morse code for that reason.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
That's legitimate information?
100% made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would have had me. You would have had me. I was ready. I was ready to believe. Just like tapping on the table.
Oh, tapping. That would, yeah.
Tapping on your table.
Like old school Vegas, you know, what's it called? Like cheating, I guess. You know, when they had those little things on their legs that tap.
Yeah, but you would have to...
Yeah.
You would have to have Sherlock levels of deduction to pick up on it. And you'd have to live by the Inspector Morse code.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Those are 2 rather prolific detectives, everyone, as we get ready to head back into this game.
Nice.
Name a third detective.
Easy. But I want to hear you do it first.
No, I asked a question.
Can I say Inspector Gadget? Does
yeah,
that count?
He is literally in the name.
It is in the name.
Yep, Detective Gadget.
That's...
The name's Gadget. Detective Gadget.
Anyway, got a round here, folks. X-Cloud is rather aggressive outside. He's been in secret a lot of the time. Oh, that's without a flash, but it doesn't matter. He takes Frozen out. Surely he's done for. Nice flash, but oh, dodged by Rain.
He didn't dodge it. I can tell you that much. 4v4. They've only seen Rain, so the rest of the puzzle is yet to be figured out. I don't think Sammy's aware at all of the possibility.
Great timing. Just don't mess this jump up. People love to mess this jump up. But Rain, he's a professional. He's an expert. He's experienced. He's grizzled. You could say he's a veteran, but he's also dead.
It's great little hype up there, but on to the rest of the round, I guess. With Rain dead, Rops was meant to follow through. Instead, it's going to be Carrigan and Brokey to try and stave off Sangal, tying up this game. Now, Carrigan, he's called for a bit of a slowdown. Brokey's hearing the rotates. This is a big gamble.
Got 3B, and another player dropped sight, so Brokey knows he's got free A. He knows Sammy has to be around this area. This is so strange. They did it loud as well. Of course, FaZe have found the gap on upper. Brokey can plant for Carrigan. Still not an easy round win, but they might catch a player coming up the vent. Carrigan goes very wide. He's committed, and now Brokey has to take that vent line. Multiple players in the way, spams out the first. And how the hell do you win this now? Sangal have absolutely thrown this one away. They've got to go quick. Oh!
Okay,
he got up.
Linus has been allowed to get up, but not for long, just to get knocked back down. Jota moving in, but Brokey's already eluded capture.
He's got a molly.
Oh, he doesn't know. And it's only just dawning on him. He's doing figure of eights, but he can't figure it out. Brokey gonna run him down and get him off that bomb. 11 locked in for FaZe.
He couldn't figure out where he went. Like, there's only one other place he could have crept to in the hut. That's really awkward for Jota. But at the end of the day, it's not really on him.
No, they played themselves.
Yeah. They didn't wait for him to flank. They come up the vent. They swing mate. I mean, the drop was loud, firstly, and then the second play drops into sight. They gave FaZe all the info, and FaZe won a 2v4.
We were talking about detectives earlier on, and it's clear he's not one of them. There's the callback.
Figure that one out, but do it in your own time, because FaZe are out of timeouts.
It hurt. Oh, it hurt so much for Sangal. Granted, it's self-inflicted. It's completely self-inflicted. You didn't need to call such a bluff on a 4v2.
They just lost the info outside, so they just gambled?
Well, even if they had done that, even if that's what happened, there was no need to be so committed and so fast in your movement. The time wasn't really against you. The bomb wasn't even planted yet. You didn't need to be so much faster than your opponent. You had the numbers game. You could reset anytime you wanted. So it's a case of getting a little bit ahead of yourself, trying to find the perfect play when you could have just held your base and be cool. So, and then once you get into the 2v4 or the 4v2 clutch and you realize you've misplayed it, then you get confused, you get flustered, and just like that, it's FaZe 11-9, 2 rounds away from a win.
A-pop, they've done a heaven smoke. Are they just going to go for it and send into A? I mean, no one's buy is good here. Let's be real.
There's no such thing as goodbyes. Just see you laters. Young Star, or at least in the last chance bracket. Young Star holding on. First kill comes his way. 5-7 fires off for the first. Rain now moves in. Linus rains down death. But here's a little bit more out of Brokey. X-File bows the smoke open. Now it's just on Jota, but he snuck out. And this time it's no mystery where both players are. Surely that one is free, but he plays the trigger discipline. Jota wanted a little bit more out of this. Gets closer to Rops now. Runs him down, and Rops must have unplugged his headphones. How didn't he know?
He didn't even hit. He's running at you. He's dropped hot roof. Rops is looking close.
It's the crowd. The crowd making too much noise.
The crowd are too loud now.
The crowd is too loud.
Oh, God, these are back-to-back. Just, what would you call the...
Blunder, does that work?
Blunder. I need a bigger word. I need more letters.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. Back-to-back calamities.
It could have been frozen. It could have been frozen, giving him false informations, because that's a kill with the silencer. You have no idea where he is. Could have just said heaven, heaven, heaven. By the time Rob speaks in, realized it's too late. Here's the steps, just confused.
Maybe he's looking at heaven.
Maybe he thought they were Brokey steps.
From the dead.
Brokey does make some steps.
One more callback there, but that's the last one. Here we are, FaZe down to the pistols now.
Oh my God.
As Sangal.
Oh no.
They might be down in the mud, but they ain't stopped wrestling. Oh, Rops gets deleted. Sammy Raimi, Spider-Man in the vents, has got away with that one for free.
And he did that with the AWP as well. Now he's in the best position. Take a shot, fall back, take that B control. Kind of needs to get a kill or two out of this position. He's going to hang around. That's a little cocky. And Carrigan will punish. Surely not a chance for FaZe. They have one AWP, but it's on Brokey, and Jota nades out, runs into it.
Okay, xFloud.
Oh.
Time to regain the composure of the team here, bud. Time to kind of put everything right. He's closing the gap, getting real close to this AWP. Frozen just looks away. And so now it's all eyes on Carrigan.
They're coming through.
And they know that he's here, but they walk at him, and that is his biggest weakness. The round goes the way of Sangal, and we're all tied up at 11-all.
Like we all expected.
Did it need to be so complicated? Did it need to be so enduring to win this round? You put an AWP in the hands of Brokey. I don't know why Sammy felt the need to re-peek. Like, he finds the first peek. He could pull away right now. He'd be fine, but he gives the AWP to Brokey, which finds another, and then suddenly this situation that's even thinkable. And you can see the reactions. It's 11, is it actually 11-11?
Yes, indeed.
We've gone the distance.
This one's delivered, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's not good CS, but it's enjoyable.
It's a hood classic.
It's good, I like it.
It's a Pro League classic.
We're all here for it.
All the rounds, and maybe more.
Well, 13 rounds is the number you're looking for. And you'll notice that neither team has that yet.
He's not right.
He's not right. He's incorrect.
Great.
You're lying, Harry.
I'm right. xFloud.
Right.
Oh, hang on. He's playing close to the smoke.
Someone called that, but not going to be able to see Frozen with that smoke.
Rain wants to try and fight him here.
Flash
through an xFloud. Oh, they're both blind. Oh, it was a great flash.
For everyone
Arguably
involved.
a great flash.
What am I watching?
Blinded 2 players. Only one of them you really wanted to blind, but you got the 2-for-1 there. Oh. And now xFloud goes on a tear on the back of it. 2 quick kills from the guy. He should be. And Sangal are about to take match point here unless Rops, Carrigan, and Brokey can band together for the 3-on-5.
FaZe have won some FaZe bullshit rounds in this series, but I don't know if this is going to be one of them. xFloud is tucked out nice and safe. Jota can re-swing off his contact, and there's main control as well. It's not like FaZe are going to surprise you with 20 seconds on the clock. There is only one way to go, and that is straight to the mid-bracket. Brokey gets 2 crucial kills, but it's not enough as his team fall apart. Sangal find match point first. 4 rounds on their T side was enough. They are right here to do it.
Oh, that team flash onto Rain is so frustrating. Like, the play is correct. The read is correct. You are going to have that free kill you were looking for. You team flash, Rain goes in, completely committed. xFloud finds him, and then another one later down the road because he's still alive, and he repositions, and now it's Sangal 1 round away from the win versus FaZe in the opening of a Pro League.
Would be a crazy opening game to find. Even though we know FaZe have often started slow, this is incredible, and it looks like it's materializing in front of our very eyes. Great spray, but no finisher. 4v4.
Okay, you don't want to let this get away from you, but everyone's so low. This is the golden opportunity for Sangal. This is kind of what all those games, all these matches, playing over like 150 since April of this year. This is what it's all been building towards, getting some of these LAM wins in, proving your mettle versus top teams. This is a big old gamble, 3-up through Secret, but they're going to get all the info on the back of it. They know the outside is clear.
It's kind of what they tried to do the other round, that they lost in that 2v4, but this time they've done it to better effect. They can now stack upper. Leave one man down that B bomb site. FaZe with a minute on the clock and low health on 3 out of the 4 players just have to walk out upper. We're looking to Frozen, second top performer, to be the hero, or Sangal win this series.
Oh, Young Star, even more damage done, and there's the mow down. They line up for him. Just Frozen left to stop the inevitable. Sangal, you thought their chance had gotten away from them after that second map turnaround from FaZe. But here, going the distance, all 3 maps, Sangal win it out, send FaZe down to that mid-bracket, and they start their Pro League run strong. That is an awesome win for Sangal.
Yeah, that's got to feel amazing, right? They knew they could do it. They've been winning these online matches. They've been beating some upcoming teams, but doing it against one of the best in the world.